Alrighty, guys, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. We are having quite the significant severe weather event that is ongoing here. We've been forecasting for this storm system here for a while.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Yeah, there's already been multiple confirmed tornadoes out there, y'all. Anyways, my friends, hope everyone's doing good. We're not going to waste any time here. We got a lot of work to do, so we're going to go ahead and
thunderstorm watch
jump
has
on
been
in.
issued.
Oh, it was a new watch. Interesting. Okay. We got a new watch that just got issued. Anyways, we have a whole list of tornado warnings. So the pink areas here, these... Here, let me go ahead and turn that off there, because that's just going to keep on going on and off. So these pink ones, these are confirmed tornado warnings. These red ones are normal tornado warnings. The yellow are severe thunderstorm warnings, and the blue here is special marine warnings. So we have a lot of active warnings going on right now. Let's go ahead and bring up our radar here. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of confirmed tornadoes tonight here. Let's go ahead and pull up SPC real quickly and see how many reports we got going in so far. Gee. Okay. So as of now, on the SPC's website, we have a total of 240 damaging wind reports, 139 hail reports out there. Overall, I mean, look at all these tornado warnings, dude. This is going to be a nightmare to keep up with. So before we really dive into this, I want to let you guys know these red polygons, these are tornado warnings. The pink polygons, these are confirmed tornado warnings, meaning that there is a confirmed tornado on each of them. So every single pink polygon you see, this is a confirmed tornado right now. So there is a lot of stuff that's kicking off here. Anyways, of course, welcome everybody in the chat here. Hope everyone's doing good. See here. What's up, Gabby? Hope you're doing good. What's up, Samuel? Don't be scared. Be prepared, says Lone Wolf. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, we'll get through this, guys. I know it's a little scary, but we will get through this. Okay. All right, here we go. Confirmed tornado warning out here by Bell City, including the Haywood City area here towards Orrin, Morley, Benton. This is out there by Commerce here in extreme southeastern Missouri. You guys are under a confirmed tornado warning, so you can kind of see we have a bit of a hook here. We take a look at the velocity. There's a bit of rotation underneath that. So this is a confirmed tornado here. This was, let's go ahead and see. We're going to pull up this little text here. Weather spotters have confirmed this tornado out here. Once again, southeastern Missouri, out there by Bell City, out there by Advance, Orrin, let's see here, Morley, Benton area. So heads up to you guys. Moving up to northeastern Arkansas. Moving up to northeastern Arkansas, we have another tornado, another confirmed tornado towards the regions here of Oak Grove Heights, towards Gainesville. Let's see here, Stonewall, Marmaduke, I think it is, Lafayette, and Rector here. These are areas that is in these... Okay, we got a new tornado warning. These are the areas that are in a confirmed tornado warning, meaning that there is a confirmed tornado on the ground with this here. So we have a little bit of rotation here just southwest of Oak Groves Heights. Once again, this is in extreme northeastern Arkansas. I don't see any solid debris signature as of right now, but still, this is a confirmed tornado here. Once again, weather spotters for also this one have confirmed it. So those are two active confirmed tornadoes right now. There for the pink regions here. Now, if we hop back up here towards the north a little bit, we do have a couple of confirmed tornadoes out here right now. Also in, Illinois. A couple of those confirmed out there in Illinois. Out there by Toledo, actually. We have a confirmed tornado here for Toledo area towards Jewett. Let's see here, Greenup. This also includes Lerna. Let's see here, Mattoon, also heading in towards Charleston, Ashmore, Rardon, Oakland. Once again, this is kind of for the east central side of Illinois here overall. So once again, these are confirmed tornadoes here as well, which these have been radar confirmed. So that means that debris has been detected by the radar here. So yeah, that is a radar confirmed. So the other ones were, like we mentioned here, the other ones down here towards Missouri and Arkansas, these ones are storm spotter confirmed, meaning that people have seen them. And for these ones here, as of now, they are confirmed from radar, from debris signatures. So that's that. So definitely, once again, we do have a confirmed tornado out here in eastern Illinois, out there by Charleston area, Toledo, Jewett, Lerna, Rardon, and Ashmore. Heads up to you guys. Let's see here. Black Label says, how does Paducah look tonight? So Paducah, we actually do have that level 4 threat. Yeah, so we haven't really talked about this yet. So this is our risks here overall today. We have a massive moderate. They actually went high risk tomorrow. For the people who have not known, tomorrow we are actually in a high risk now, a level 5 out of 5 severe weather threat. So tomorrow, hotspot's going to be between Mississippi, Alabama. We're going to do some more coverage tomorrow night as well. But anyways, we're going to focus on today for now. But yeah, we do have this massive level 4 out of 5 severe weather threat all the way from central Mississippi up into southeastern Iowa here. And unfortunately, we have a big 15% chance, significant probability for tornadoes. So across the region here, there is going to be that potential. A new PDS tornado warning for Colhoun, Mississippi. Colhoun County, Mississippi. Heads up to you guys. So yeah, this is a 15% chance of seeing a tornado within a 25-mile radius of your location here. So that covers a lot of area too. I mean that's a solid almost 14 million people in that significant risk for tornadoes alone. So that is that. That is that. So we'll definitely be looking out there for that. 45% chance for damaging winds, potential significant wind gusts, 80 miles an hour or stronger. And in terms of hail, we do have a 30% chance out there for hail, 2 inches in diameter and larger there. So, anyways, let's see here. Let me get to some of these. My girlfriend isn't concerned, but I am. Is Three Rivers okay? Says Starshine. I got you, my friend. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quickly. We're going to go ahead and overlay our radar here, too. Let's go ahead and overlay the radar. We'll go ahead and pull this up, and, yeah, we'll take a look at your guys' areas here, okay? We're going to make sure to keep y'all in the loop here. So this is this Three Rivers, Michigan, or Texas? Texas isn't included, so I'm gonna assume Michigan here. So if we take a look here at the radar out there by Grand Rapids, it doesn't look like really much is going on right now. At the current moment, storms are off to the west here. We do have a slight risk out there, which does include a 2% chance for tornadoes, 15% chance for damaging wind gusts, 60 to maybe upwards of 70 miles an hour. And in terms of hail, we have a 5% chance out there. So that is that. So as of now, you're pretty good. But yeah, keep an eye on it for later on today. Let's see here. Lone Wolf wants me to look at Springfield, Missouri, right? Springfield, Missouri. Gotcha. I know where Springfield's at. So if we take a look here at Springfield, that line of storms is already past you. So you can kind of see right in here, this is where that line of storms is. Honestly, your threat is pretty much over with because, the thing is that once this storm system rolls through, and that air on the backside builds in, this starts to stabilize the atmosphere. So honestly, Lone Wolf, you're pretty good. And, as of right now, there is no, storms nearby. Those are all to your east. So that line's already rolled through. So you're good, honestly. So, yeah, you're out of that threat. I mean, you're still into the day one outlook, but, that hasn't updated accordingly yet. So, but, yeah, you are good. You are good. Let's see. Your overseer says, dude, I'm in Jonesboro. I need you to cover my storm. I don't know what's going on. So let's see where that's at. So is this Arkansas? All right, so here, let's go ahead and pull up these warnings here, too. We'll go ahead and get these rolling here, y'all. Okay, yep, so you are in a tornado warning. This is a radar-indicated threat, so that's telling us here that is, obviously we need you in your shelter, first of all. As of right now, there is no confirmation, but, there is a radar-indicated threat, which means that radar has picked up rotation in that storm out there by Jonesboro. So, please, yeah, you can see there is some rotation out there by Wiener, which is an interesting town name, but it is heading towards the Jonesboro area. So, yeah. definitely keep an eye on it out there. Be in your shelter. Once again, if you have a storm shelter, a basement, go there. If not, go to the central interior portion of your home. Such as an interior portion of the lowest floor, such as a closet, such as a bathroom. Just go there, okay? So please be careful. Please be careful out there. That is heading in your direction. You can see that rotation here. That is heading towards the Jonesboro area. Okay, so keep that in mind. So be careful out there, oversteer. Let's see here. Kim says, how does Harrisburg, Illinois look? Let's take a look here real quickly. Harrisburg, Illinois. You, my friend. Okay, so there's a couple of tornado warnings to your west. As of right now, you're good, though. You're not in any of those storms. But that line is obviously approaching your area pretty closely. You do have that level, I believe you're in a level 4 threat. Yeah, you're in that moderate risk out there. So we do have that 15. I think you actually might be on the edge of that 10 and 15% risk. Regardless, potential for significant tornadoes here, damaging winds, in excess of 80 miles an hour, will be possible, and of course some large hail here too. But as of now, out there towards your region, there is a wall of tornado warnings to your west. Obviously, now would be a great time if you haven't already. Know where to go if a tornado warning is issued. Okay. All right, Bella, let's take a look at yours real quickly. New Albany, Mississippi. Let's go ahead and see here. You, my friend. Okay, so there is a tornado warning to your southwest. We are watching this isolated supercell out there towards the Grenda and Greenwood area, mostly for Grenda, Duck Hill. You guys are in that tornado warning there. But to your north, you are good as of now, no active warnings. We should definitely keep an eye on it, though, for the next little bit because, these storms are firing off, and, there is going to be that potential for all that activity out there. So, let's see here. Benton says, hey, man, I have a friend in Ohio. I want to check if she is going to be all right. Let's take a look at the zip code real quickly. Let's see here. I like being one-on-one with you guys. That way it makes, obviously, you guys weather aware, and I can help you guys out directly. Okay, so they downgraded the risk here tomorrow for you guys. Yeah, Ohio's no longer in the slight risk. They actually downgraded y'all to the marginal level 1 threat. So 2% chance for tornadoes as we work our way tomorrow. Let's see here. No hail threat, just a little bit of risk for winds. The threat for severe weather is relatively low. There is going to be some storms rolling through. A couple of those which could be severe, so still need to keep an eye on it, but the threat's fairly low. It's not like the big outbreak areas here. Like we mentioned tomorrow, guys, we do have that high risk once again for portions of Mississippi and Alabama, cutting through some pretty populated areas like Jackson, Mississippi, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, Meridian, Mississippi, some pretty populated areas here in the risk here for tomorrow. But anyways, like I said, we're just going to mostly keep it on today's risk here for now. Let's see here. Gabby says, Nashville, Tennessee, should I stay awake? So for Nashville, let's see here. So Nashville is in that level 3 threat, so you do have a pretty decent risk for severe weather. That does include a 10. There is now a confirmed tornado out there by Grenada County, Mississippi. That is now confirmed tornado out there. For this guy here, this one is now confirmed, which has been confirmed by the radar. All right, so heads up to Grenda, Mississippi, Duck Hill area. There's a confirmed tornado on the ground out there. Warning also goes for Coffeyville, Bruce, and Colhound City in Mississippi, northern Mississippi. Anyways, so later on today, within the next several hours, that line will be rolling through. Gabby, I would definitely recommend staying up, for the storm because, obviously, this set of storms is going to be rolling through in a little bit. It'll still be several hours by the time it does reach out there. Let me go ahead and get let me pull up the model real quickly on my other screen real quickly so I can see kind of what timing it's going to be. Actually, it's going to be relatively later. That line that we have here is actually set to dissipate sometime tomorrow morning. Honestly, yeah, you should be good. Going to sleep. But, yeah, we definitely need you to watch out there for this later on tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's now PDS. For Carroll, Mississippi. Here, let's actually hop back over to that warning real quickly. See what we got going on here. So we have that tornado warning in effect for the Granada area towards Duck Hill. That thing is PDS warned now. See, a confirmed tornado was located near Elliott or near, let's see, Granada, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour, damaging tornado and ping pong ball size hail. So it's not just the tornado there; it's also hail up to 1.5 inches in diameter. To repeat, tornadoes on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. So there is that. Okay, there is that. Logan, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for your support. Helps me out a ton. Greatly appreciated, dude. Thank you. Let's see here. Jinx says, what should I expect in Hobart, Indiana right now? I need to sleep badly. I've been awake for a while. Let me take a look real quickly at you, my friend. You are up here. You do have that severe thunderstorm watch. As of now... Yeah, so there's a line of warnings here. So this storm's actually not too far from you. There's a lot of warnings to your west, severe thunderstorm warnings here, for wind gusts ranging between 60 and 70 mile per hour potential. So yeah, keep an eye out there for that. The line will be there within the next couple of hours here. So just keep an eye on it. See if you can hang in there a little longer, just until that line rolls through, and then you should be good to go. You should be good to go once that line pushes through. Jordan, I got you, my friend. You're up here in Tennessee. As of now, there is no active warnings nearby. You're still in that warm sector. Really, not any storm activity in your area right now. However, that will change later on tonight, or this morning, I should say at this point, as this line of storms does work its way to the east. And, like we mentioned, we do have a couple of, or this one big discrete supercell out here, could go up into the region here in a little bit if that thing continues to, hold on. But, yeah, definitely would keep an eye on it. Logan says, how's the tornado threat in Pine Bluff? Let's take a look at this here. Pine Bluff, Arkansas, I'm assuming. So you actually are on a severe thunderstorm warning here for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Yeah, so Pine Bluff is out here. So a little bit of rain, a little bit of thunder, lightning. Is probably what you're experiencing out there right now. But let's see here. Let me see here. Tori says Carbondale, Illinois, please. Gotcha. Pull up this real quickly. Okay, so Carbondale, you're in a tornado warning. So Tori, you need to be in your shelter. Okay, be in your shelter, my friend. You are in the tornado warning. It is currently radar indicated, meaning that radar has picked up rotation in the storm. As of now, no confirmation, but still, we need you to be in your shelter. Yeah, Carbondale area needs you in your shelter, guys. Illinois, Carbondale, y'all are in a tornado warning. So Tori, in your safe spot. If you have a basement, storm cellar, go there. If not, go to the central interior portion of your home, such as a bathroom or a closet in the middle lowest floor. Kat, you, my friend, yeah, so you're still far away from this line. Your storms are not going to be hitting till late today. So honestly, for now, Kat, you are pretty good. Let's see here. Faith Cat says, for today, how scared should the Washington County, Alabama area be? I don't know where Washington County is at. Let's see here. It's on the southwestern side. I believe you are in that high risk. You're right on the edge of it. So you're in that level 4 threat. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit before the storms do get there, but you do have a 15% chance for the potential of significant tornadoes. That's a pretty decent chance, so please be careful. Let's see here. In terms of damaging wind gusts, between 60 to 70, even some higher gusts can't be ruled out. And in terms of hail, we do have a 30% significant risk out there between, 2 inches in diameter and larger potential. So Faith Cat, yeah, later on, definitely be careful. Benton says, thanks, man, no problem. You're very welcome. Kim says, thank you. You're very welcome. Gabby, you're welcome. What is causing this next severe weather outbreak for the next 2 days? So it's the same storm system. It's just a different line that develops later on. Let me go ahead and show you kind of an example here on the models real quickly. So you can kind of see here right now we are dealing with this long line of storms, right? So this is rolling through. This will thin out later this morning, and then later on, as we approach our way into, later this afternoon, you can see another line of storms develops here, going through the afternoon into the evening, into the overnight hours here, and then we set up for Sunday's risk across the east before that system just rolls through. So we still got a long ways to go, unfortunately. This is just a first little wave. There's multiple waves here of severe weather expected overall. So that's that. Carrie says, hi, Andrew. I'm in 46562. I am very scared. Try not to be scared. Try to turn on some music or whatever that might help calm you down. But yeah, just please be weather aware. Please be careful. As of now, there is no active warnings towards you. At the current moment, let's go and hop you guys back over here to the radar and stuff here. Here, let's see. I'm going to bring this back up. Okay. So as of now, there is no storms in your area, but we do have this line of storms to your west that is rolling through. It's still going to be a couple of hours by the time it does reach out there. Try not to be scared, my friend. You are in the relatively lower threat, so, you're not in this super crazy threat, Carrie. So a lot of it won't be as significant as it is further south, in those greater risk areas here. So, how's it looking around the Memphis area in Mississippi? So I guess you mean is there a Memphis, Mississippi? I guess you just mean the Memphis, Tennessee area, kind of right in here. Yeah, so we do have those storms that are getting near the Memphis area here. You can see that we do have a couple of discrete supercells rolling through the region here. Memphis, as of now, is pretty clear, but we do have to keep an eye on these on this line of storms rolling through. Okay, do have to keep an eye on it. So yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on it over the next couple of hours. Storms will be possibly rolling through the region here, which, all hazards is on the table. See what's going on in Oregon. Got some winter weather up in Oregon. A little bit of winter storm warnings and stuff like that. All right, let's hop back to the radar here, guys. We got a handful of confirmed tornado warnings in effect. So, heads up, y'all. For Coles County, Cumberland County, Illinois, we have a confirmed tornado out there. For Clay in Greene County, Arkansas, we have a confirmed tornado out there as well. For Grenada County, Mississippi, we have a confirmed tornado out there as well. For Calhoun and Yalobusha County, I think that's how you say that, here in Mississippi, another confirmed tornado. So as of now, we have, it looks like 4 confirmed tornadoes. 2 of these are for the Grenada areas here in Mississippi, but these are confirmed. So heads up to you guys out there. And, of course, we have several other tornado warnings here. A lot of these warnings are in Illinois. For some areas out there by, Duncan County, Missouri, we have a tornado warning, non-confirmed. Franklin, Jackson, Perry County, Illinois. Craighead, that's an interesting county name. Poinsett, Arkansas, tornado warning. Franklin, Jackson, Williamston, Illinois, tornado warning. Alexander, Pulaski in Mississippi, I think that's what that is, counties here in Illinois. Alexander, Union, Cape, you can see how it kind of cuts off out there. What is that? Campaign here in Illinois. We have Franklin, Jefferson, Perry in Illinois. Coles, Douglas, and Edgar here in Illinois. So these are all areas that are in tornado warnings here. Carrie says, thank you so much. I do feel relieved. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, like I said, we'll get through this, my friend. And that goes for all of you guys. I know it's a little scary right now. We got a lot of warnings, but, like I said, we've been warning you guys for this. We've been getting you all ready. Hopefully you all are ready to tackle this, my friends. And like I said, we'll get through it. Ooh, what's this? 2 injuries. Multiple structures damaged. Look at that. So you see a little plus icon there? That is telling us that we had some injuries. You can see on the text there, 2 injured, multiple structures damaged, 2 injuries out there. This is in Iron, Missouri, the county of Iron, Missouri here. Dang. Okay, so we do have reports of that. Obviously, we've had multiple confirmed tornadoes out there. All right, Alexander, Illinois, Pulaski County, Illinois, new tornado warning in effect. New tornado warning in effect here. Go ahead and put this on the top right here. Black Label says getting close to 30K. Can't wait to see you make it there very soon. Andrew definitely deserves it. Keep up the great work, Phenomenal Weather Channel. Thank you, Black Label. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at a couple of these confirmed tornadoes, shall we? Let's go ahead and hop down to Mississippi. We do have a lot of activity. Most of these confirmed tornadoes are in Mississippi with those warnings. We do have another up in northeastern Arkansas. So as of now, it looks like there is couple of confirmed tornadoes. Let's go ahead. So I think that's our closest radar we got here. New tornado warning for Clay County, Greene County, Arkansas. Heads up to y'all. Yeah, you can kind of see that we have some rotation out here with that one storm out by Grenada, Mississippi. Let me go ahead and pull up my pin here so I can go ahead and draw on the screen here for you guys so I can kind of point things out a little easier maybe. Guys, if you could please do me a favor, do everybody a favor, please consider sharing this stream. So yeah, you can see that rotation there east of Thai Plant, southeast of Grenada, northeast of Elliott. That is where we do have a bit of rotation going on here. And like I said, this is actually tracking towards the Coffeyville, Bruce, Pittsboro, Big Creek, Colhound City, Slate Spring, and Vardaman areas here in north central Mississippi. So once again, confirmed tornado out there. This has been confirmed by emergency management. So emergency managers have reported this tornado. So this is confirmed. Once again, Thai Plant, Grenada, let's see here, Elliott, Coffeyville, Bruce, Pittsboro, Colhound City, Big Creek, Slate Spring, and Vardaman, I think it is Vardaman, towns here in north central Mississippi. In your shelters, guys. MD says, hi, Andrew. Hope you've rested up and your evening is going well. Thank you for all you do. You're very welcome, my friend. Not very rested up, unfortunately. I've been up for a while, but I wanted to cover nighttime for as long as I can. That way I can, help you guys out because obviously, nighttime coverage is very important. Considering you can't see much out at nighttime, which is a bit of a problem. So, we'll be here to help out. I'll be doing my best to help you guys out as much as possible. 77-mile-an-hour wind gusts here. We've had a lot of wind gust speed reported out there. Let's see here. Did we get a new update from the SPC? It looks like we did. Yeah, the SPC website's a little slow for me right now. Probably because everybody is trying to access the SPC right now. I'm pretty sure that's why. Let's see here. Yeah, Nate, there is going to be potential for significant tornadoes. Violent tornadoes are on the table. Actually, some of them appears to have already happened. I hate to say it, but dude, we got a lot of tornado warnings out here, y'all. Let's see, crazy night it sure is, my friend. Let's see here. Jinx says, did the threat for tornadoes die up in the northwest? Depends on where you mean by the northwest. All right, let's see here. So yeah, you can see we have several. Just several tornado warnings. We would not be able to really list all of these areas here. We have a lot of areas here out there in southern Illinois towards Benton, Bonnie, Mount Vernon, McLeansboro, Murfreesboro, Carbondale, Hearst, DeSoto. Those areas are in tornado warnings here. Eastern Illinois, we have Chrisman, Hume. PDS tornado warning for Franklin, Illinois, Jackson, Illinois, Williamson, Illinois. So yeah, there's that one. Where is this one at? Is this out by the southern side? And of course, we have a couple out here in northeast Arkansas by Rector, Greenway. Let's see here, out there by Benton, Missouri, Orrin. Let's see here, Morley area. Then we have that confirmed tornado out there in north central Mississippi out by Grenada, the Thai Plant. Let's see, Elliott, Big Creek, Colhound City, Slate Spring, Vardaman, Pittsboro, Bruce, and Coffeyville. Let's see here. When do I think that we might start to see the high-risk tornadoes? It won't be till later on this afternoon and evening. Yeah, it'll still be a while. Like we mentioned here, if I hop back to the models real quickly, guys. So this event here is one big system. It is one big area of low pressure. We have this long line of storms rolling through, and you can actually see here, PDS tornado warning out there by Franklin, Hamilton, Jefferson, Illinois counties. So heads up to you guys. So yeah, you can see that we do have this long line of storms here. And then that kind of fades out by later on this morning here. But then in the south, as we approach our way into the afternoon and evening, you start to notice another line of storms developing here for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. In which that will kick up that high risk for activity. So that activity is not expected to roll through until later on tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening there overall. So with that being said, there still is going to be potential for supercells, which we have been seeing, severe weather, including tornadoes across the south here. Just round 2 is going to be for tomorrow. Okay, so please be careful. Let's see here. No sleeping tonight. Yeah, probably for at least a little bit. I am a little tired, but we're going to push through as long as I possibly can because I want to be here and cover as much as possible. Let's see here. For tomorrow, I will be in the bad area right in the Alabama-Georgia line. I will jump on here to give you updates on conditions if I can. Sounds good, Tammy. Be careful out there, my friend, okay? Be careful. We'll be here to help out as much as possible. Not really sure what we're going to do tomorrow, like what time we're going to go live. I'm probably going to do another night coverage tomorrow as well, to be quite fair. We'll probably do a lot of night coverage to help y'all out. Anyways, heads up. All right, we're going to hop over to the confirmed tornadoes once again here. So we have a confirmed tornado warning here for Franklin, Hamilton, and Jefferson County, Illinois. This is a confirmed tornado out there. We take a look here at the velocity. You can kind of see we do have some rotation going on out there by the Orient, Freeman-Spur, West Frankfort area, heading towards Benton, Ewing, McLeansboro, and out there by Dahlgren area. So heads up, make sure you guys are in your shelters out there. We have another set of confirmed tornadoes out here by north central Mississippi. Got some rotation east of Grenada. The warning has now been canceled for Grenada. You guys are now good. But this does include Colhoun City, Big Creek, Pittsboro, Bruce, Coffeyville, Slate Spring, as well as Vardaman. So heads up to you guys out there as well. Then, of course, we have, just between those two areas, really, that's where the confirmed tornadic activity is. Between southern Illinois right now and north central Mississippi. But we do have a lot of tornado warnings. Each one of these red polygons you see is a tornado warning. You still need to be in your shelter across those regions. And these are the counties listed. You guys can see in the top right. I have this up for a reason so that you guys can see which counties are impacted in these warnings. So SVR stands for severe thunderstorm warning. SVRC is a severe thunderstorm warning that's considerable, meaning 70-mile-an-hour winds or greater. And then, of course, we do have the tornado or the TOR here. This is just a normal tornado warning, meaning that's radar indicated. And then we have TOR P, which is tornado that's PDS, which is a confirmed tornado in this case. So just hopefully that kind of helps y'all out, and you guys can see these counties here included too. That's why I have it up there so you guys can take a look at that. How's Athens, Georgia looking for tomorrow night? Yeah, Athens is still a while away from this event here, my friend. I mean, it's still going to be a while. You guys are in that level 3 threat, so that puts you in a 10% significant risk here for tornadoes, so EF2 potential and greater. We do have a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts here up to 60 to 70 miles an hour, and we do have a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Why are there 3 little tornadoes? Is that way? Starshine. Wait, what? Starshine says, why are there? Why are there little? Why did I say? How did I see 3? Why are there little tornadoes? Is that why or where they were spotted? Oh, I see what you mean. You mean these little guys here? Yeah, so this is where we have those confirmed. It took me a minute. Sorry. I'm a little sleepy, guys. I ain't going to lie. But yes, those are confirmed tornado markers here. That's where people have detected it. In this case, southeast Missouri, we have this one out here by, Puxico area, McGee, southeast Missouri. This was emergency managers reporting that one. John says, how is Chicago right now? I'm currently in the basement from that tornado warning next to Chicago County. Let's take a quick look, my friend. We'll go and see what's going on up there for you. As of now, there is no tornado warning near the Chicago area. A lot of moderate heavy rainfall in the region here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the Chicago area. I would definitely recommend being indoors, away from windows. You don't have to be in your basement unless it makes you, more comfortable, which, I wouldn't blame you. You could stay there if you want. But yeah, potential for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Now, we do have a tornado possible tag. That is different from a tornado warning. Tornado possible tags mean that, the storm is capable of producing a tornado. Doesn't mean it is. If it was producing a tornado, then they would issue a tornado warning, which there is not. There is not currently a tornado warning in effect for the Chicago area. So as of now, it's just a severe thunderstorm warning. So just look out for that potential. They actually did downgrade those winds from 70 miles an hour down to 60 mile an hour potential. So honestly, John, yeah, just keep an eye out there for that. Honestly, you're good. Just as long as you stay indoors away from windows, you should be pretty good. But yeah, there is no active tornado warning for your area. However, we do have a lot of tornado warnings, though, in effect through portions of, Mississippi. These ones are confirmed out here. Northeastern Arkansas, southeast Missouri, and then, of course, this group out here by southern Illinois. These ones are this one down here by the Heron and West Frankfort area. This one's confirmed as well. Is it going to get bad in Memphis tonight? Yeah, Memphis has a decent potential for severe weather, absolutely. Looking at the risk here, we're going to bring the SPC back up here. This is our valid outlook. So, yeah, Memphis, we do have a 15% chance for, significant tornadoes tonight. Let's see here. That also includes a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts between, possibly 80 miles an hour or greater. And then hail, we have that 30% significant risk out there for hail, basically here between, potentially 2 inches in diameter and greater. So, yeah, definitely got to keep an eye out there for that. As of now, Memphis area is pretty clear. You can see the Memphis city here is fine, but we do have a storm to the south. We do have a storm to the west here that is popping off, and a couple storms to the north. And this whole line here is moving in the direction towards Memphis. So eventually, that line will roll through. So yeah, Memphis area here does need to be on the high lookout. Does need to be on the lookout for the next little bit. WWT says, hi, should I be worried? I don't know where you're at, my friend, to be honest. Try not to be worried. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. I get it. It is a little nerve-wracking. I get it. But, yeah, try not to be worried, my friend. Yeah, I'm not sure where you're at, though. If you could add a little bit more context, that would be a little easier. Might be able to help you out a little more if I knew where you're at. All right, let's hop back here real quickly. WWT says, remember Bristol, Tennessee. Dude, I have so many people that come on here that I have to forecast for. I'm sorry, but I don't remember everybody's. Because I do hundreds and hundreds of people's zip codes. Yeah, I don't remember everybody's, okay? Anyway, so up here in Tennessee, yeah, so you're on the eastern side of Tennessee. Yeah, your storms aren't going to hit until later, later this evening. You're still a ways away from those storms here. It doesn't look like that line of storms is going to reach you until, even the morning of the 16th, actually. Early. So the lines will roll through, but you're just still several hours away from it. So you're good. You can go to sleep now. You're good. You're far enough away from that line where, that's not going to be a threat for tonight, but it will be a threat for tomorrow evening going into Sunday morning. So that is that. And like I mentioned, guys, if you all have a zip code, if you all have any area you want me to take a look at, I will be more than happy to look at that for you because I'm here to help. Here to help. You know, there's so many warnings right now. I'm just, it's overwhelming. It is. I mean, look at all these warnings here. I mean, these are just dozens and dozens of warnings. But right now, we're going to really focus on those confirmed tornadoes. Looking at the one out here by Illinois for Franklin, Hamilton, and Jefferson County in deep south Illinois. This includes the area out there by Hannaford, Benton, West Frankfort area here. Let's see here, Freeman Spur. This is actually confirmed. A tornado was reported north of Carterville. Law enforcement confirmed tornado there, so that one is confirmed. That one is on the ground here. Damaging tornado. So yeah, that warning does go into Macedonia area, McLeansboro, sorry, Delafield. Yeah, you can see there is rotation out there by like Hannaford, West Frankfort area here in southern Illinois. Don't see any solid debris signatures, but remember, it is confirmed. A little bit ago, it was definitely confirmed, so. Let's see here. Ice Cream says, I just want to ask, what is 35630 looking like? Thanks. No problem, man. Of course. Let me pull this up real quickly. You're up in Alabama. Yeah, so you're going to be in quite a risk later today. All right, new tornado warning for Johnson, Pulaski, and Union County, Illinois. So yeah, you're going to be in that you're in that moderate risk later today. It's still going to be a little while before you get your storms. Some of the models, like the here, let's go and hop you over here real quickly. Some of the models, like the NAM 3 kilometer here, kind of suggests, you know, maybe a little line you can see rolling through fairly early tomorrow, following another, you know, couple of rounds of lines of storms, you know, throughout tomorrow. So, yeah, I mean, definitely keep an eye out there for it overnight and whatnot. Potential for several rounds of storms out there. Let's see here. Starshine says, hey, if you get a second, can I look at McCordsville? Yep, I got you. I got you. Let me go ahead and pull up this area real quickly. Indiana, okay, yeah, you're actually in that level, yeah, you're in that level 1 threat, my friend. You're actually pretty good. Yeah, relatively low in threat here for today. 2% chance for tornadoes, 5% chance for damaging wind gusts, you know, up to 60 miles an hour, and hail, 5% chance for hail 1 to 2 inches in diameter. So yeah, you're pretty good. You're pretty good out there. You know, you can see we do have a little bit of activity to your west, but if you look at the radar, you can see a lot of that precipitation breaking up here. Not as organized up here. Of course, we do have a few embedded cells here that, you know, supercells with tornado warnings on them well to your west. But, you know, later on, as that storm rolls through, things should calm down a bit. But, you know, little chance for severe weather. But things do die down quite a bit. No problem, Ice Cream. Glad to help out, man. Let's see here. Starshine says, I love checking on my friends. Good. Yeah, I'm glad to see that you're looking out there for my friend, for sure. Have they had any tornadoes in Greenwood, Mississippi in the past hour? Let's see here, Greenwood. Oh, that's Indiana. Whoops. Greenwood, Mississippi. So I don't. Yes, we did. There was a tornado confirmed out there by the Greenwood area here a little bit ago. This was reported by local officials here. And the report here. This was at 05 Zulu UTC. This was about an hour ago, yeah. Apparently, there's reports here of a roof removed from a house and a steel frame shop damaged north of a solar farm along US 82 near Valley Hill. So, yeah, there has been. Red Dirt says, howdy, what's up? Hope you're doing good. When's the storm supposed to hit Florence? Is that Alabama, I guess? So like we mentioned, it's a little iffy on the timing here. Okay, this is up northeastern side. Let me bring up the models real quickly. We're going to hop to HRRR, actually. Let's go 0 Zulu. So yeah, you can see there could be some storms pretty early. I mean, NAM3K suggested that, but then another round of storms really rolling through for the afternoon and evening. So yeah, a little bit of storms early this morning, and then more in the afternoon and evening. So that's what the NAM and the HRRR do suggest. Red Dirt says, how bad will storms be in Johnson City, Tennessee, Saturday for today? Let me pull up that area real quickly. Johnson City. All right, so we're in a level 2 threat out here today. We got a 2% chance for tornadoes. Relatively low threat. 15% chance for damaging wind gusts. So winds between 60 to 65-ish miles an hour is going to be possibly occurring out there. 15% chance of that happening within 25 miles of your area. And then hail, you're outside of that hail threat overall. So yeah, that's that. And that's not going to be till later today. You're welcome, Extreme. No problem. Kat says weather report for iOS. That weather app on your iPhone kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, please be careful. Phantom says, hey buddy, there was a whole trailer park. Really? Did it get? Where was that at? See, James says, hello and God bless from West Kentucky, y'all. Stay safe. You too, my friend. Yeah, this will roll into Kentucky, actually. We do have Western Kentucky in those tornado watches, so be careful out there. See, it's crazy. All these tornadoes in Oklahoma burning. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got a lot of strong winds and dry conditions out there, on that drier air mass behind that front. Yeah. Yeah, definitely keep it out there for that. Yeah, we got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings here, too. Let's hop back to this program here. We got 2 confirmed tornadoes right now. We're going to hop down to the one here in Mississippi. Confirmed tornado out there. This was for Grenada County. Mississippi, confirmed tornado out there. This one was reported by emergency management. Looking at the velocity, you can kind of see we do have a little bit of rotation going on towards areas just slightly southwest of Big Creek here. Heads up to you. Don't see any debris signature on that, though, but still be in your shelter. Hopping up north to Illinois. We have another confirmed tornado out here towards the Franklin, Hamilton, and Jefferson County area in southern Illinois. So with that being said, oh, am I quiet? Hold on. Let me turn it up a little bit. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. So yeah, let me know if that's too loud though, guys. Seriously. But yeah, so out here, this includes the Atkin, Macedonia, Ewing, let's see here, Delafield, McLeansboro, Bella Prairie City, and Dahlgreen. Got a new tornado warning for Fulton County, Kentucky now. But yeah, this one's confirmed here too. Let's see here. Yeah, we have a little bit of rotation out there towards the Macedonia area. Right in here. Towards Atkin and Macedonia. So heads up to you guys. Once again, this is also confirmed here. It's actually been dropped to radar indicated. Gotcha. Well, that is good. So that's no longer confirmed now. The only one that's confirmed right now is that one out there by Grenada. Oh, it still has that confirmed warning on it. That's probably going to expire soon. Got 8 minutes left on that one. This one has the extension warning has 23 on it. So that includes the Big Creek, Callhound City, Pittsboro, and Bruce area here up in north central Mississippi. We just got a wall. We just got a wall of tornado warnings here in extreme southeastern Missouri and northeastern Arkansas here. I mean, yeah, you guys can see all these tornado warnings here. We have a lot of them. A lot of them. Some of the areas included up in northeastern Arkansas include like Lake City, Leachville, let's see, Rector, Greenway, Lafayette, southeast Missouri for Kennett, Bragg City, Wardell, Holcomb, Tallapooza, Marston, let's see, Sykeston, Matthews, East Prairie, Anniston, Charleston. Moving our way into southern Illinois here. Tornado warning also for, let's see, Dongola, including Tams, Mill Creek, Tunnel Hill, Simpson, Vienna, Belknap, see, New Burnside, Dalgreen, Delafield, McLeansboro, Atkin, Macedonia, Ewing. And we got one more up here towards Georgetown. This is in eastern Illinois. Georgetown, Siddell, Indianola, Jamaica. Not the country, but the town here. Ridge Farm, see, Chrisman, Metcalf, and Edgar. So those are the areas in those tornado warnings as of now. Sewing says, if you are in front of the crazy wind, be careful. We had overturned semis and car wrecks everywhere today on top of the fire. Yeah, there's been a lot of strong winds here. Not just on the storm here in general, but, there's just been a lot of strong winds just because of how strong that area of low pressure is. That is a very, very strong storm system, which is really kicking up those winds. Let me actually go ahead and show you guys something real quickly. So if we hop over here to this, here's the big picture. Here's the big picture. You guys can kind of see the big picture. So we have that area of low pressure, very strong, and we have a lot of that dry, cooler air building in, causing really, really strong winds. There's a lot of wildfires and stuff. Then we have a lot of that warm air coming up from the Gulf, supplying us with that moisture and everything out there, really getting that activity going. So, yeah, cooler air, drier air on the back, warmer air, moisture-filled air on the front. Two different air masses here, two different air masses. And then that's your cold front, which separates those two air masses there. Yeah, got really strong lower-level winds, too. I mean, just wind shear in general. We have really strong winds out there. Let me bring up meso-analysis. Do I have a meso-analysis view? I do not. So let's hop back here for a minute. Here's our meso-analysis. So this is basically just current atmospheric conditions here. Yeah, so you can see that low right now down into the lower 980s millibar range. You can see that that kind of comma shape to it. So there's your cold front. And you got that drier air mass, that cooler air coming in, and then you got the warmer stuff coming up. Looking at our lower level winds, though, they're forecasted to be like 50, 60 knots. Wow. They are above 60 in some of those. A lot of those regions there with those storms, the lower level winds are a good 60 to 70 knots. Yeah, look at those photographs. You see those, see that curvature there? That's that veering profile we were talking about when we were forecasting these. Really showing that that aggressive change in wind direction and an increase in wind speed with altitude. These are in knots, by the way, 10, 20, 30. This is north, south, east, west. Storms start, the winds start going to the north. They increase with altitude, and then they start changing directions here. Still nice curvature. Pretty dry lower levels there. That lack of moisture. Which really isn't a concern for the south here. Your dew point, your dew point and your temperature are relatively close to one another down here. There we go. You can see how the green and the red are close. That's a lot of moisture in the lower atmosphere. A lot of instability there. You can see that veering wind. You know, in the lower atmosphere, the winds are going north, and as you go up, the wind direction changes to the northeast. So that that change in wind directions and stuff is, you know, contributing to that. All right, we got a confirmed tornado here, y'all. Where is this in? Clay, Arkansas. We got a confirmed PDS tornado warning there for Clay County. Clay County. Let's see here. Where is that one at? Okay, here we go. So we have a confirmed tornado out here by southeastern Missouri, which includes Kennett, Wardell. Let's see here, including the Bragg City area, Pascola, Deering, Gobbler, Tallapooza, Marston, extreme southeastern Missouri. This is right near the states of right on the border between like Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Missouri. So there's that. Hop into velocity. You can see we do have rotation out here currently by the White Oak, Missouri area towards Bragg City. Dude, it's just warning after warning, man. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and look at these comments real quickly. If I'm in Red Dirt says, sorry to bother, but what will Knoxville, Tennessee be like today? I'll be in Knoxville for a sports event. Gotcha. So later tonight, we do have the potential for storms, you know, later on this evening for today. We do have the potential for storms. All hazards will be possible. Right now, you are in a, let's see, Knoxville's in a level 3 threat, actually. Never mind. Yeah, so we're in a level 3. That gives us a 10% risk for tornadoes, potential for significant tornadoes as well. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 30% chance out there for damaging wind gusts. You know, perhaps 60 miles an hour, up to 70 or more potentially. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance out there for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall. So that is that. That is that. So yeah, definitely be careful. See, Phantom said I just sent you videos to show them on X. Gotcha. I can't show it because I'm not sure if they're copyrighted or not. So, plus I don't have my Twitter logged in on here. So, but I appreciate it. What about Nashville? Says a Christian. Gotcha. So Nashville, yeah, we definitely do need to be keeping a close eye on Nashville. We are in that level 3 threat. Later on today as we roll through, we do have a 10% chance for tornadoes. So within a 25-mile radius of Nashville, there is a 10% chance that we could get a tornado. You know, and of course, you know, there is this dashed white line area, which means that, you know, there is going to be potential for significant tornadoes, meaning that there could be the possibility for tornadoes EF2 or greater. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts out here. You know, overall, damaging wind gust potential for winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. And in terms of hail, we do have a 15% chance for hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter here overall. So, anyways, let's see. Extreme says, what about the Michi, Tennessee area? Let's see here. If I can pull this up real quickly. Yep, so we need you guys to keep a close eye out there for this region. We do have a supercell to the far southwest of you guys, still a while away. Especially later on this afternoon, this line or another line will develop and roll through the region here. This line here is expected to weaken into the overnight hours here. So hopefully things will weaken here. We got a tornado warning just slightly southeast here of Chicago. For the deep southern side of Chicago, out there by Maryville, Crown Point, Shady Lawn, Winfield, we got a tornado warning in effect here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Got some rotation out there by Cedar Lake and Brunswick up in northeast Illinois. Let's look at a CC here. No debris signature yet. See. Can I ask, why are we at a high risk for bad weather? Not much cells look bad in Dothan. Because the storms haven't reached there yet, my friend. It will be later on. You know, the models like the HRRR and whatnot, which we can pull up here. Let's see here. Really does show those storms firing off here like later tomorrow. You know, there's tons of atmospheric instability. There's a lot of instability, you know, cape in the atmosphere. There's a lot of wind shear, a lot of moisture. I mean, all the ingredients are there. You know, it's like baking a cake. You know, if you have too much of one ingredient, too little of another, it's not going to turn out well. But in this case, we have all those ingredients perfect, which makes it, you know, a concern. That's kind of where we're at now. But yeah, looking at the HRRR and whatnot, you know, for like later on, if we hop to the Zero Zulu run, you know, you can see that we really start getting, I mean, kind of a multicellular supercell mode here, you know, later on tomorrow afternoon, you know. You know, as that new storm activity develops sometime tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and that rolls through. Yeah, so definitely got to keep a close eye on that. Let's see. Sewing says phantom storms can fight for power. Not everyone will get tornadoes. That's true. Some storms can definitely, you know, take up a lot of the instability of the moisture from other storms, causing the other ones to weaken. But, you know, whenever you have an environment like we kind of have today, I mean, for example, that discrete supercell up here in Mississippi, I mean, you can kind of just see, you know, some of these storms are very spaced out. You know, you can see they're pretty spaced out. And because of that, that allows for a lot to happen, you know, because each storm is kind of in their little micro environment, and not too much convection that's robbing the other storms of their potential, if that makes sense. What about Huntsville, Alabama? This is a Christian. So Huntsville, yeah, we definitely need to be weather aware later today. The line of storms later today is going to be, it's going to be a little while before that does get there. You know, if we look at the HRRR, you can see, you know, we might have some morning convection, maybe a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of storm activity here up in the north for, you know, later this morning. But then, you know, the main stuff isn't going to hit you until like tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, as we do have, like I said, kind of you know, a bunch of semi-discrete supercells. You know, you can kind of see they're you know, they're there. But yeah, and that'll really roll through tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, overall. See, praying for everybody affected. Absolutely. Yeah, y'all, please, if you guys could help share this too. Like we mentioned here, you know, we're here to help y'all out. I want you guys to be weather aware. If you guys could help share this to, you know, as many people as possible, it would be appreciated. That way we can, you know, help as many people as we can, you know. Getting that word out there is very important. What's up, Anthony? Hope you're doing good, man. Can I check, watch the area for rotation near Hobart, please? Yes. Let me pull it up real quickly. This is up in, where? Was this Indiana or? I'm assuming Indiana. We do have a tornado warning here southwest of Hobart, Indiana, sorry. For Maryville, Rolling Hill Estates, Lincoln Village, Ross area. Let's change to a radar here. You can see we got a little something going on here. This is tracking to the northeast towards the Maryville area. Hobart's not in the warning, though, but I would keep a close eye on this little line because, regardless, there's going to be potential for some strong winds on it. They did actually discontinue those severe thunderstorm warnings for a lot of these areas here. Those have been canceled up towards Chicago area. Still, with that being said, there is still some really strong winds associated with that line of storms. So, with that being said there, a lot of that's weakened below severe limits. But there is still some strong winds, and I'd still recommend being indoors, away from windows. Binksy says, I took my kids and wife to Tallahassee, Florida. Was that smart? Where were you going from? That's the question. But Tallahassee's still in the risk, though. Later today, we do have a level 3 threat for areas out by Tallahassee. That puts us in a 10% chance for tornadoes. Potential, which a couple isolated tornadoes could be significant, EF2 or greater. We do have it really splits between Tallahassee here with a 15 to 30% chance for damaging wind gusts, between 60 and 70 miles an hour expected. And in terms of hail, we do have mostly a 5% chance for the Tallahassee region here for, hail being 1 to 2 inches in diameter overall. Let's see here. WWT, yeah, you're good for now, but later on today, there will be that threat, like we mentioned earlier. Phantom says, I made a bunch of calls, different states, gas stations, told them tornado warning's going to be good for you, man. I appreciate that. That's definitely good. Glad to see you're helping. Big says, okay, good, thank you. I was on the Gulf Coast, Mississippi, but, Gulf Coast, Mississippi is in that level 4. So they are in the level 3 now, which is, definitely a better area. But still, there is going to be that threat for severe weather out there of all hazards. Definitely look out there for that. But anyways, a little bit of an update for you guys. We have a lot of tornado warnings here. I mean, a lot of them in effect, kind of in a line here from extreme southeastern Missouri, cutting through extreme southern Illinois, towards like the state borders here of Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Illinois. There's 5 state borders right in this little area here. And that's where a lot of this grouping of tornadic activity is. Makes it a little bit kind of confusing because some of those polygons go into different states, so if you're in that region there, just a bit of a heads up there in general. We do have some tornadic activity out there. Drew says, what is Augusta, Georgia's risk for tomorrow? See, Augusta, we got a level 1 threat. Sorry, level 2 threat, my bad. Level 2 threat, so that puts you in Augusta. See, you're kind of right between the 2 and 5% chance for tornadoes, so a couple of tornadoes can't be ruled out. Not as significant as a lot of these higher risk areas, but 15% chance for damaging wind gusts between 60, maybe upwards of 70 miles an hour possible. And in terms of hail, you're just outside of that hail risk. So main concern is going to be some gusty winds once that line goes through late, late this evening into early Sunday. Keep an eye out there for that. You can see Sunday's risk here. We do have the continuation of that slight risk in the Augusta region, which we do have 2% chance for tornadoes, 15% chance for damaging winds, and actually a 15% chance for hail too. So that's going to be possible. Vegas says, I heard there's going to be a 2% chance of a tornado warning in Oklahoma City. There is no risk for Oklahoma City. No. Wherever you heard that, that is false information. But there is a fire threat out there. A lot of strong winds. Anthony says, team, no sleep. I work tomorrow. Dude, I am exhausted, you guys. I am tired, but I'm going to push as long as I can, y'all. Let's see here. Is Memphis safe? So Memphis, as of now, has no nearby warnings. You can see Memphis. There's really not much storm activity out there right now. But the environment is capable of severe weather over the next couple of hours. So, yeah, Memphis needs to be on high alert. But as of now, there's no imminent threats for you. WWT says, should I stop watching weather streams because I get worried easily? No, I mean, honestly, you need to be weather aware and focused on the weather. Because if you stop watching, you're not going to be able to be informed. And that could be a problem. So I would highly consider watching these streams to just help you out, and that way you can kind of see what's going on, because it's important that you guys understand what's going on. It is. Let's see here. Let's see here. Jason. Sorry, Binksy. I'll get to you, Jason. Hold on. Binksy says, thank you for your help, Andrew, and chat. Y'all honestly help so much by help keeping us informed. You're very welcome, my friend. You are very, very welcome. Jason says, what about Cincinnati? I got you, my friend. What's up, Jason? Hope you're doing good, man. So they actually downgraded the risk out there. I don't know if you remember this, but or knew this, but yeah, we had that slight risk, that level 2 severe weather threat, that actually went all the way up into a lot of these regions here. SPC decided that that's going to be no longer needed. We still have a risk for severe weather out there by Cincinnati and a lot of Ohio here, but it's a level 1 threat. It's been downgraded from a level 2 to a level 1, which is good. Cincinnati, though, we do have a 2% chance of a tornado occurring within a 25-mile radius of the region. So, a couple isolated tornadoes, can't be ruled out exactly. In terms of damaging winds, we have a 5% chance here for damaging wind gusts. So, potential of some wind gusts here up to, pretty much between 60, maybe upwards of 70 miles an hour, worst case scenario. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance here for hail. Let's see here, up to between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. So, the threat has dropped a lot, so that's good. That's really good. Let's see here. Let me see. What time should I start to have anxiety attack in Nashville? No time at all. You should have an anxiety attack. It'll be all right. We'll get through it, Anthony. But Nashville area, storms are still a little bit away from those regions here. There's really not much activity out by Nashville currently. So with that being said, as of now, we're good. Looking back at the models here, so we do have a lot of that storm activity really rolling through tomorrow afternoon. We could get some storm activity over the next several hours, through a lot of the morning and whatnot. But it looks like a lot of the heaviest of it's going to be for today at this point. Yeah, later this afternoon, overall. But yeah, we could get some storms before then. But so kind of later on this morning into the afternoon is probably going to be your main concern. Let's see here. James says, yes, indeed. Thanks for keeping us alert. No problem. You're very welcome. Anthony says, Red, there's a nasty line you're going through. Be careful out there, Anthony. SPC issues things like this to warn Americans ahead of time. We do not need to be afraid. We just need to be prepared for the weather. Absolutely. We've been covering this for days, y'all. I mean, probably over a week at this point, right? I mean, we've been covering this system for a long time, and it's here now, which will continue into tomorrow, unfortunately. But, we gave you guys a lot of time to prepare for it, and, you guys can, if you're not prepared for it, you guys can still prepare for it. Do it now. Just make sure that you guys know where to go if a warning is issued. Like we mentioned, if you have a basement, a storm cellar, go there. If not, go to the central interior portion of your home, on the lowest floor of your home, such as a bathroom or a closet would work. And if you are in a trailer, ditch that trailer. That's not going to provide any protection. I'd recommend go finding somewhere else, maybe a little bit more sturdy, because yeah, you don't want to ride the storms out in a trailer, because it's not going to provide any protection, unfortunately. Let's see here. Jason says, "Thank you, sir. No problem." Bella says, "Please check on northern Mississippi again." I got you, my friend. So we do have one tornado warning up here, southwest of Tupelo. This is a tornado warning in effect for the Houston, Colhoun City area up in northern Mississippi. This is in effect here for about 43 more minutes here. It's a radar indicated threat, which means that the radar has picked up rotation. As of now, no confirmation. However, we still need you in your shelter. Definitely got some pretty strong rotation starting to occur just slightly east of Colhoun City out there by Vardaman. Y'all need to be in your shelter here because, yeah, I mean, you can see right in here, that's a bit of rotation that is kicking off out there. Now, looking at the correlation coefficient, I don't see any debris signature as of now. So, once again, there's no confirmation of a tornado yet, but it does look like a tornado could be developing in progress here. So, that's why we have a tornado warning in effect. So, please be in your please be careful and be in your shelter out there towards those regions there. This is for Vardaman, Colhoun City, Houston, New Hulka, I think it is. This is up in northern, kind of north central, northeastern Mississippi overall. Let's see here. Yeah, I hope not, Anthony. See, is Indiana safe for tornado? So Indiana does have a tornado risk here, yes. You can see here in the areas of green. It's a relatively low-end tornado risk for Indiana. Thankfully, things are starting to fade out a bit out here. That line up north has weakened a lot as comparing to what it was here earlier. So, with that being said, yes, there is going to be potential for a couple of tornadoes out here. Throughout Indiana, this is a 2% chance, which is a relatively low-end chance overall. But we cannot rule out a couple of tornadoes here for later on today. Got a PDS tornado warning for Colhoun, Chickasaw, and Pontotoc counties here. See, where's that at? Where's that? So right now we have 2 confirmed tornadoes. We have one up here in Illinois, southern Illinois. This one's out there by Simpson, New Burnside, McCormick. Yeah, that one's up in Mississippi, that one we just got here. Let's hop down to that real quickly. Oh, yeah, look at that rotation out there by Colhoun City and Vardaman we were just looking at there. There is pretty decent rotation. Damaging tornado radar indicated rotation. Large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Vardaman. So heads up to you guys. Please be in your shelters, okay? Brett wants me to look here at a zip code. I got you real quickly, my friend. Let me go ahead and copy this real fast. By the way, y'all, if you could, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. If you guys could help share this, it would be much appreciated that we can help get the word out there. Yep, so right now there's no current warnings in this area, but we do still have that watch in place. So definitely, definitely keep an eye out there for it over the next little bit. The good news is that northern line has weakened quite a bit. We do have a tornado warning in effect here for Gary, extreme northwestern Indiana, out there by Maryville. It's a radar indicated threat. Just tornado warning out there we got going on. So heads up to that. But yeah, as of now, you're not in a warning, but we still have that watch out there. Oh, we got a new tornado watch. Look at that. Misha, is that how you say your name? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Bella, sorry, I accidentally went over Bella's by accident here. Let me get to you here in a second. Let me get Bella's real quickly since you were first. New Albany, Indiana. Yeah, so we do have, hopefully that's the New Albany you're talking about, out there by Louisville area. Yeah, so that storm activity is going to roll through over the next little bit. We do have a chance for all hazards, like we mentioned here. 2% chance out there for tornadoes here. We do have a 15% chance for damaging winds between 60 and 70 miles an hour, and a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. All right, Misha, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Let me go ahead and get yours real quickly, too. For Georgia. Northwest Georgia, gotcha. So you are in the level 3 threat. You're just outside of that moderate level 4 threat, though. You have a 10% chance for tornadoes, potentially significant. So there's a 10% chance of a tornado happening within a 25-mile radius of your location. 30% chance for damaging wind gusts between, like we mentioned, actually potentially 80 miles an hour or greater here. And in terms of hail, we have a 15% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall. So that's that. Kayla says, hey, Andrew, could you tell me how Shelbyville, Indiana is looking? Yes. Hop to Shelbyville, Indiana. We are not in the watch area. We do have a marginal level 1 threat. 2% chance for tornadoes, 5% chance for damaging winds, 5% chance for hail. As of now, there is no storms in your area. That line is working its way to the east, though. It'll be there within the next several hours. Let's see here. Raka says wind is roaring, occasionally thunder. It doesn't sound good here. Lights have flashed a couple times. Let me see what we got going on here for you, Raka. Here in India. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you're actually in a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Yep, so there it is. Yeah, you guys can see that that line of storms out there. So, yeah, you are in that severe thunderstorm warning out there. Oh, wrong zip code? Okay, let me try this one then. Oh, okay, so you're actually in that warning. So this one is for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah. The other one the other zip code you gave me was for 60, but this one's in for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. There is a possible tag. Once again, does not mean that there is a tornado, but it means that tornadoes can't be ruled out. Tornadoes possible in the storm. If it was an immediate danger, they would have a warning out for there. There's a severe thunderstorm warning there for your main threat right now. It's just damaging wind gusts overall. How's that rotation? Which one for Mississippi? I guess. Yeah, let's hop back here. Still is. Yeah, it's still rotating pretty good out there by Vardaman area. Heads up to there. It's heading towards Houston, Mississippi. Areas by New Hulka is also in that warning there. But yeah, you can see we have a bit of broad rotation. Pretty tight rotation, though, out there by Vardaman. As of now, it's a radar-indicated threat. Brett says it's hailing where I'm at. Gotcha. Yeah, hail is also a pretty big concern for today. On top of that tornadoes and that wind threat, there is going to be a pretty decent chance for hail as well. So for Hobart. Oh, okay. Let me look at that real quickly then. Hobart, Indiana. Gotcha. Sorry. There is no warning out here. Actually, they canceled that warning for the Gary area. Yeah, there's no more rotation out there. You're good. You are good. Just a bit of moderate heavy rainfall out here. Moderate heavy rainfall. That's about it. But yeah, looking at velocity, it's just straight line winds at this point. You're pretty good. You're welcome, Rocket. No problem. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Let's see here. Yeah, on that tornado warning in Mississippi here. This one, the one for Vardaman and Thorn. You can see we do have some pretty broad rotation, but it is pretty strong rotation because of that strong wind shear that we have. As of now, it's radar indicated. So heads up to y'all. Keep an eye on it. Make sure y'all on your shelters there. One for Illinois. Yeah, one for Illinois. This one is radar indicated as well. By Mitchellsville, this is Southern Illinois. Stone Fort, McCormick, Mitchellsville, Herod. Is that it? Herod, I don't know. Carrier Mills, Ledford, Equality, and Harrisburg. Then one for Kentucky. This one's out there by Tallapoosa in southeastern Missouri. Gideon, Marston, Lilburn, I think it is. Howardsville, New Madrid. This one is confirmed by weather spotters. So that one's another confirmed tornado out there. There's been several confirmed tornadoes today. Sewing says, are we going to see bad wind again tomorrow? As bad as they will today. Aren't you up there by Oklahoma? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. We're going to be having high pressure build in. Not as strong as it is tonight, no. But yeah, I mean, we could still be gusting pretty good. You know, maybe upwards of 30 miles an hour. So, yeah, definitely not as strong as it is today. I mean, you can see here according to HRRR, I mean, we have a lot of really strong winds out here. A lot of really strong winds. But yeah, as we roll our way into later on, like tomorrow, you can see winds are going to be fairly weak overall. Let's see here. But yeah, we do have a lot of tornado warnings here in effect. Like I mentioned, for the for kind of that area with 5 borders, 5 state borders, we have like Southern Illinois, southeastern Missouri, western Kentucky, northwestern Tennessee, and like northeastern Arkansas. We just have this kind of line of tornado warnings out here. You know, this area, just please keep an eye out there if you're in those regions. Heads up towards the Paducah area. Actually, we do have a tornado warning north of Paducah. Some of this could start rolling into Kentucky, which it is actually. Southeastern Missouri here too. James says another hour in Mayfield, Kentucky should be in the clear. Where's Mayfield? Oh yeah, Mayfield's down here. Yeah. No, that line of storms is actually relatively near the Mayfield area. Hop back to reflectivity. You can see Mayfield's right here. And we got that line of storms coming in, which are going to the east here. See here, Airborne says, do I have any chance for survival? Yeah, you're good, man. More than likely, you're going to be fine. Even if you're in the heaviest of the risk areas, yeah, it is a decent risk for severe weather, don't get me wrong, but more than likely, you'll be fine. In terms of this, we are in the level 4 threat, I believe. I believe you're in that moderate. Yep, you're in the moderate. That is a 15% chance for tornadoes tomorrow. So tomorrow's maximum threat, they actually added a 30% chance for tornadoes tomorrow overall. But for you, you are in that 15% chance for potential of significant tornadoes. Oh, whoa, 80 miles an hour. Initial warning for 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts on that one. That's pretty significant. Or was I going with that? Oh, yeah, 15% chance out there for for tornadic activity. 30% chance for damaging wind gusts 80 miles an hour or more. And in terms of hail, also 30% chance out there as well for hail. Where was that PDS warning issued for? I didn't catch where that was at. Did you guys see where that was at? Was it down here, Mississippi? No, wind shear's weaker down here. It has to be up north, right? Maybe Illinois? Where you at, buddy? Here, you know what? I could probably do this. Oh, there it is. This one is right here. Yeah, you're kind of hidden in there. You see that? There you go. Yeah, 80 mile an hour winds on that one. Jeez. Yep, that's heading into western Kentucky here. That warning is for 80 miles an hour. Yeah, I mean, you can just see, though. You see this big wall of just really strong winds. It's pretty crazy. Proxy coming in with $175. Oh, my gosh. Proxy, thank you so much for the donation of $175 on Venmo. Sorry, I am really tired if I don't sound as shocked, which I really am. Thank you, Proxy. It's been a long day, but thank you, $175. Wow, Prox. Saying, hi, Andrew. Thanks for taking the time out to do a late stream to help keep us informed and safe. This is a very scary and busy weather night. You are awesome for Proxy. Proxy, thank you for the $175. That is really sweet of you, my friend. Thank you, Proxy. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Proxy, I do got good news for you. They did downgrade your risk. So I don't know if you remember yesterday, they had you in that that level 2 threat, for severe weather. You can see that you're now in the marginal. They did downgrade you to that level 1 threat. So that's you're out of the tornado potential. Your threat's just going to be for the potential of only winds, actually. Only potential for some gusty winds and stuff. So that's that. But Proxy, thank you so much for $175. You did not have to do that, my friend. Proxy, thank you. Good morning to you. Yeah, like I said, if I sound a little quiet, I'm just tired. I am shot, dude. I've been up for a while, but I'm just going to keep on pushing as long as I can until my body says you can't. We're pushing 2 hours already, but I got you. We're going to stay live as long as we can. I might not be fully mentally there, but I'm going to do my best, man. I'm going to do my best. Here in a minute, I might need to go to the kitchen and grab another water because I'm getting kind of low. I need to stay hydrated during these events here. A lot of talking and stuff. Sitting. Let's hop back over here to the warnings here real quickly. All right, we got one confirmed tornado out here for Gallatin, Hardin, Johnson area. This is in southern Illinois. Including the Stone Fort, McCormick, Mitchellsville, Carrier Mills, Ledford, Harrisburg, and Equality. And Herod, I think it is. Herod. I have no idea how you say that one. That is confirmed. That is actually a PDS, a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning in effect. Damaging tornado radar indicated rotation. Let me hop to CC. Yeah, I don't see any debris signatures, so it's a radar-indicated threat, meaning that radar's picked up rotation. That's all that they have. No visual really no visual confirmation, but it is a PDS tornado warning. So, yeah, large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Carrier Mills, or 9 miles southwest of Harrisburg, moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. We have such strong winds in our atmosphere that these storms are not moving slow. They're moving pretty quick. Very quick. Let's see here. Prox says, Andrew, I still prep just in case. Good. I'm glad to see that, Prox. Once again, thank you so much. Has there been any confirmed fatalities yet? I don't know, but I do know of confirmed injuries, though, from winds and stuff. How will East Kentucky be? So, Eastern Kentucky will get the risk here later today. It'll be a while before we do approach those areas with severe weather. We take a look at all that rain, dude. Yeah, so that whole mess will roll through pretty much late today. Late today. HRRR has it just a big blob of rain, though. There's a good chance that a lot of that could be dying a bit. Really not a lot of instability out there, to be quite fair. Winds are not as strong. I don't know. You know what? Yeah. Wow, dude, look at that mid-level jet. Jeez, look at that. Almost 120 knots. Oh, dude, that is crazy. That's for Sunday. Yeah, the wind shear on this event is just absolutely nuts. How are we looking for Marshall County, Mississippi for the next couple of days? Let me pull this up real quickly, and then I'll let you know if it'll let me copy this area. Here we go. It wasn't really working there. Okay, this is Alabama, right? Mississippi, sorry. Marshall County, Mississippi. Okay, so yeah, you're in that level 3 threat for severe weather. PDS radar indicated tornado warning for Gallatin, Saline, and I didn't catch the last one for Illinois. Those are counties. Sorry, for this area here up in the risk area, we have a level 3 enhanced risk. With a 10% chance for tornadoes. Potentially a couple cannot be ruled out, significant. If they did occur, as possible. 15% chance out there for damaging winds and a 15% chance out there for hail, possibly 2 inches in diameter or greater. MD says, can I check on Troy, Ohio? Yes, I got you, my friend. Yeah, like I said, I have some good news for Ohio. The threat did downgrade from that slight level 2 severe weather threat now down to a level 1. So that's good. That is good. So all of Ohio is in that level 1 threat now. That includes your area. That's a level 1 threat. Still is potential for severe weather. We do have a 2% chance for tornadoes out here. So, we cannot rule out a couple of tornadoes, but that's that. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 5% chance out there for damaging wind gusts here, up to, like I said, up to 60 miles an hour. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance out there for hail, up to between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Sounds good, Binksy. Displaced says, how is Bloomington, Indiana looking? Let's look here, y'all. By the way, y'all, like I said, if I sound tired, I'm out of it, man. So Bloomington, we don't have any warnings in place. We do have one to the north. Line of storms is still slightly to your west, as you can kind of see. But that line, like I said, up north is really breaking up, as you can kind of see. Remember, there's not as much moisture up north as there is, further south. But still, yeah, so as of right now, you're not in any immediate danger, but regarding the risk, you do have that marginal. Actually, let me hop back to SPC. I forgot that they. Oh, that's mesoanalysis. Whoops. Yeah, so you're actually an enhanced risk there. 5% tornado risk out there. You're right in the 30% chance for damaging winds and 15% chance out there for hail. That's still the valid outlook, by the way. This day one that we're showing here is for later today. How severe do I think southeast Indianapolis is looking for tonight? So the good news is that these storms are expected to weaken. You can kind of already see that they are. That potential is dropping quite a bit. Looking back at the risk area here for those regions, Indianapolis is in that slight risk, that level 2 threat overall. So that gives you a 5% chance for tornadoes tonight, a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts, potentially up to 70 miles an hour or greater. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Let's see here. Alex says, is Northwest Lake County, Indiana, good for the rest of the night? Let me find out for you, my friend. Lake County, Indiana, you are in the severe thunderstorm watch, but yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, once that line of storms rolls through, then you're good. You're starting to build in that stability. There's going to be a little bit of moderate rainfall still there, but that heavy rain you just got, that's the event. That's the event. So yeah, you're good. Once you get on the backside of that air mass, once that other air mass rolls through, then yeah, things do get a little bit better. Cam says, hi, watching from Queensland, Australia. Take care, all. Wow, hope you're doing good, Cam. Glad to have you here, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's see here. How long am I planning on staying up? Honestly, I'm just taking it minute by minute, man. I'm very tired. And it's 3 a.m. my time. I'm just going to keep on pushing, man, as long as I can, until my body says I can't do no more. We'll pick up on tomorrow, too, by the way. Like I said, we'll be doing more coverage tomorrow, too. Let's see here. Doob says, are we going to get a tornado in... let's see. I have no idea how you say that. This is in Ohio, though. I got you. Let me check for you. See, so yeah, you are in the marginal level 1 severe weather threat. There's a 2% chance for tornadoes. So basically, the probability of you getting a tornado is a 2% chance within a 25-mile radius of your location. So, yes, they are possible, but they are extremely unlikely. Also, we got to look out there for some wind gusts, up to 60 miles an hour, 5% chance, and a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Is there anything on the ground right now? As of now, we do have a confirmed tornado out there by, let's see here, Gallatin and Saline, out there by White and Posey counties in Illinois. This is a radar-indicated threat here. Oh, never mind. They actually upgraded that just now. Yep, now it's weather spotters confirmed. It was radar-indicated. There you go. That's now another confirmed one. It was radar indicated a minute ago. Oh, was that it right there? CC? That, my friend. Let's see. Yeah, that might be some debris up there. Pretty heavy reflectivity totals, too. Yep, so that's out there by Omaha. This is southern Illinois, by the way, y'all. So Omaha, Cottonwood, Ridgeway, New Haven, Herald, Equality, Junction. Yeah, y'all need to be in your shelters immediately. MD says, thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you. No problem. Alex says, thanks, Andrew. No problem. Gonna head to bed. Thanks for the info. No problem, Alex. Appreciate you joining, man. Logan says, do I think we'll see many more tornadoes tonight? What time tomorrow can I expect to see some? I don't know where you're at, my friend Logan. Like I said, there's a lot of people I got to keep up with. But do I think we could see more tornadoes tonight? Yes, I do think we still could see a lot of tornadoes tonight, unfortunately. Because this threat, it's going to continue on for still several hours. And then later tomorrow afternoon, or sorry, I keep on saying tomorrow. Later on tomorrow afternoon, we're going to start to get... another line developing later on. So that's that. Let's see here. What risk is Chicago in for today? Chicago. Actually, Chicago's out of the threat at this point. Let's hop back up north. Yeah, so Chicago's good. So they actually removed you guys out of the watch here for Chicago. Y'all are no longer in that. So, yeah, the line is rolled through. And now we're starting to build in some stable air on the backside. Let's see here. Yeah, so Chicago's good. Dupe says, thank you so much, man. I love your videos. Keep doing good. Thank you so much for what you do. You're very welcome, my friend. Anytime. Glad to be here for you, man. Airborne says, what's the timing from our area? I don't know where your area is, man. Alex says, is Kansas in the books for anything tornadic? No, Kansas is good. Kansas is good. Yeah, this threat is out of Kansas. The cold front's well east of Kansas at this point. So you guys are good. Yeah, nothing in Kansas. John says, I meant for Saturday. Should have been more specific. Yeah, no, you're good. The threat here for Saturday is there as well. Because, what's happening is a new air mass is building in, John, which is does not contain any instability. It is more drier, more cooler air mass. And stable air mass, which, what you just got is the event. You're done, for the next several days, as that event rolls through. So you're good. No more severe weather towards Chicago expected. Let's see here. Airborne. All right. Thanks for the zip code again, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Alabama. Oh, yeah, you're in that level 4 threat. Let's see here. What's the timing on my area? Gotcha. Models. Hop back to HRRR here. Suggested a lot of those storms out there for you is going to be by tomorrow evening. Could get some morning convection, according to HRRR and NAM 3K. Excuse me. So you can see that. And then later on in the evening, we get more activity here by the evening here going into Sunday, late Saturday going into Sunday here. So that's 0 Zulu. That's 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So yeah, a lot of the nastiest of it's going to be late. See, Logan says, I'm going to wait till tomorrow and get some sleep. I hear you. Thanks for doing what you do. No problem, Logan. Glad to help, man. Alex says it's Kansas in the books. Oh, I already did that one. Okay. Yeah, Alex, you don't got to spam, man. Like I mentioned, yeah, Kansas is good. Jazz, can you keep a close eye on spam if you could, please? Appreciate it. Let's see here. What's going to happen in Western Ohio? So, Western Ohio does have potential for strong winds and stuff. We do have a level 1 threat out there, which, for Western Ohio, like I said, this is a relatively low threat for Ohio now because they did downgrade it. 2% chance for tornadoes, a 5% chance for damaging wind gusts, 60 miles an hour potentially. And in terms of hail, 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. So that's that. Let's see. How is the Spencer/Bloomington, Indiana going to do tonight? So, yeah, the Bloomington area here, as you can kind of see, we do have some storms to the west starting to work their way towards the region here. Looking at the current risk, we are in at level 3 threat, which gives us a 5% chance for tornadoes tonight. Let's see here. In terms of damaging winds, we have a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts, potentially 70 miles an hour or greater. And in terms of hail, we do have a 15% chance for hail. between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Now, if you look at it, there is a tornado warning to the west. We are still seeing some warnings being issued. The line is still severe in the area, and the line is definitely broken up a bit, especially up north. We don't have as much moisture up north. The environment's different up here as it is compared to like down in the deep south. But anyways, regardless, all hazards are still possible. And of course, over the next couple of hours, that line will get closer to you. It's on the way there now. So just keep an eye out there for those warnings, okay? Let's see here. Doob says, if you don't mind, how long am I going to be alive for? Hopefully a while. I hope I'm alive for a long time. You mean live? I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just kind of taking it minute by minute, to be honest. I am really tired. I've been up for a long time, but I'm just pushing as long as I can, man. So I'm just going to keep on pushing it as long as I can. Let's see here. Susan. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Susan Storms. There's actually two Susans here. Susan Storm says, I'm in a Terre Haute right now. Is there a confirmed tornado? Terre Haute? Is it Terre Haute? Is it Indiana? Are you in the Indiana one? Yes. So Terre Haute is on the edge of a tornado warning. I would definitely be in your safe spot. Because you're right on the edge of that tornado warning. I mean, you could even be, a little bit more further in for all I know. Yeah, so I would be in your shelter. It's a radar-indicated threat. As of now, there's no confirmation of a tornado on the ground, but there is rotation that's been detected. So, Susan, in your shelter, my friend. Let's see here. How's Cincinnati looking for the rest of the time? So, yeah, Cincinnati, actually, the risk is pretty low for severe weather. It did get downgraded from a level 2 to a level 1 threat now. You have a 2% chance for tornadoes, 5% chance for damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour, and a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Brett says, sounds like there's hail coming down. Let me check and see the radar for you, my friend. Let's see what we got going on out here. Yeah, wouldn't doubt it. I mean, maybe some small hail could be possible, just probably really heavy rain. It does look like we have a pretty heavy amount of precipitation out here. Potential for winds up to 60 miles an hour. They do have a tour possible tag on it, which once again does not mean that you will see a tornado. It just means that, tornadoes can't be ruled out. What's up, Sydney? Hope you're doing good. Welcome. It's been a crazy day for tornadoes. Yeah, it has, man. It's just all severe weather, really. I mean, fires, storms, with hazards of, tornadoes, hail, damaging winds. It's been pretty crazy. Proxy says, Andrew, thank you so much for the updated info in Northeast Ohio. You rock. You're very welcome, Prox. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. What's up, Sydney? Hope you're doing good. BLHS says, thanks. I stayed up all night watching these storms, and I not sleeping until they're through because I'm in a trailer park. Yeah, good call, my friend. Please be careful. Susan says, what about Newark, Ohio? Let's see real quickly. Yeah, so like I said, Ohio's risk is low. We did downgrade from a level 2 to a level 1. So you have a... Actually, you're just outside of that tornado risk here. So tornadoes not really expected. Damaging wind gusts, though, possible. Up to 60 mile per hour winds is possible out there. That's really your only hazard, actually. A 5% chance for that. New tornado warning there for Chickasaw, Mississippi, Lee, Monroe County, Mississippi. How is Bristol, Virginia area looking for tomorrow night? So we do have a big slight risk here for a lot of you folks in the Mid-Atlantic. Let's see here, actually. So later tonight, going into tomorrow, you're in a level 2 threat. That gives you a 2% chance for tornadoes, a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour, and a no hail threat. So, yeah, my main concern's winds following that tornadic potential. Nerdy says, hey, Andrew, what is it looking like for 30269 on Saturday? This is up in Georgia. All right. You, my friend. Actually, your threat's going to be later tonight, by the way. Later tonight. So, yeah, you are actually in a pretty decent risk. You have a 15% chance for tornadoes, a couple of which could be significant, EF2 or greater from SPC. In terms of damaging winds, we have a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts here. Let's see here. Potentially 80 miles an hour or greater because you are in that hatch risk area there. And in terms of hail, we have a 15% chance for hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Just got a tornado warning. Is there a confirmed tornado in Terre Haute? So there is a tornado warning out there, but as of now, it's radar indicated. So regardless, like I said, even if radar indicated, radar confirmed, whatever, you need to be in your shelter. Regardless, it is still a tornado warning. We still need you in your safe spot. Okay. Please be careful. Let's see here. Is Florence, Alabama okay? Says Ice Cream. Let me take a quick little peek at the region for you, my friend. See what we got going on here. By the way, guys, if y'all could leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, if you guys could help share this, help spread the word, it'd be greatly appreciated, y'all. Could help potentially save lives, and that's what we're here for. Yeah, so later today with that line that develops this afternoon, we do have a level 4 threat, a moderate risk, which is a big risk for severe weather. You got yourself a 15% chance for tornadoes within a 25-mile radius of your location. So that's that. Potential for significant tornadoes too, maybe EF2 or greater. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts, potentially 70 miles an hour or greater. And in terms of hail, we do have a 30% chance out there for hail as well, actually 2 inches in diameter and larger. Luke says, do I think the storm in northwest Mississippi will make it to Florence, Alabama? Yeah, so actually, yeah. You mean northeast Mississippi? I'm assuming you mean, yeah. So, yeah, that storm actually will likely roll its way to the Florence region. Will it still remain intact? We'll have to see. Models like the HRRR, if we hop back over here, you can kind of see. So, that storm activity that we have, going on out here, you can see does go into the region there. This is not just from HRRR. This is also from NAM, too. Kind of suggesting, a little bit of that storm activity rolling in. So, yeah, I mean, it possibly could. It possibly could. I mean, it is heading in that direction. So, it's definitely possible. This ain't in Alabama yet, but it's close. Yeah, it is close. You can see a lot of it's on the eastern side of Mississippi. It'll be in Alabama soon. Let's see here. Day 2 outlook was a slight risk for Cincinnati, but that's marginal. Yeah, they did downgrade that. What's the change in models? So it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, it looks like that line is just not as strong as it was intended to be from earlier runs. I could be wrong on this. I haven't done a full-on breakdown because I've been focused on mostly this. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. The good news is that, that threat did drop a bit, so that's good. Peanuts, let's see here. What about Dyersburg, Tennessee? Okay, so there's no warning right now. That line, though, is we do have some warnings to the north, but honestly, the area looks pretty clear. But that line is rolling through. As of now, you look pretty good, though. You do. Let's see here. Renita coming in with a $10 super chat, my friend. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate it. Saying, hey, Andrew, I stayed up already watching. I can't tell you how I've literally been crying. Please don't cry. It'll be okay. What can I expect now in Macon? First of all, Renita, thank you. Please don't cry. It'll be okay. We'll get through this. Try listening to some music. Jam out to some music, So out there in Macon, you are in the level 3 threat. So that is a 10% chance for tornadoes. So what that means is that within a 25-mile radius of your location, there is a 10% chance of a tornado dropping. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 30% chance here for damaging wind gusts here. You know, a 30% chance out here for damaging wind gusts here, potentially 60 to 70 miles an hour or more, okay? So it is possibly some strong winds. And in terms of hail, we have a 15% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. All hazards is a concern, unfortunately, but just please keep an eye on the radar, keep an eye on the weather. You know, we'll get through this, my friend. Renita, please don't cry. It'll be okay. Like I said, just try jamming out to some music, man. You know, just listen to some tunes, and just make sure you have a way to receive warnings. And like I said, you know, keep the stream up if you want to. It'll be a long time though before those storms do get there. You know, if I take a look back at the models here, just a quick little peek, you can kind of see that it's still going to be a while before those storms do get there. I mean, we're talking like morning on Sunday morning, is kind of whenever those storms do approach there. So that's that. So Renita, you know, you still have a lot of time to prepare for this here if you haven't already. So, you know, it'll be okay. We'll get through this, Renita. Try not to worry about it. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me, okay? It'll be all right. Airborne says, see, you're being shared on Reddit, which is good. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, whoever shared me on Reddit, I guess. Let's see here. Let's see. How will Cookeville, Tennessee be? Let's take a look at Cookeville. Got you, my friends. See what we got going on. Cookeville. Okay, let's see. We have a level 3 out here, my friend. Level 3 threat. So you got a 10% chance for tornadoes. Once again, a potential for a couple of those being significant. That's what that dashed line means, is potential for some strong tornadoes, you know, EF2 or greater, potentially. 10% chance of one occurring within 25 miles of you, within a radius of you. 30% chance here regarding damaging wind gusts, you know, mostly between 60 and 70 miles an hour expected. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance for hail, ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. So that is that, my friend. That is out there by Cookeville. MD says, we're supposed to get 2 sets of storms in Ohio, still under a tornado watch in our area. So mostly it's going to be 1 set of storms, I believe. Let me hop back up to confirm this here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so the first, I guess it is kind of 2 waves here. I mean, yeah, you do have the first set of storms kind of rolling through here, you know, overnight tonight, and of course, and we work our way further down in time here for late tomorrow evening into early Sunday. And we do kind of get more rain, but honestly, really not much to worry about out there, to be honest. You know, it's mostly just this first line that you need to keep an eye out there for, but it'll be all right. We got this. We got it. We'll get through, my friend, I promise. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Jenny coming in with a $20 super chat. Jenny, thank you so much for the support, my friend. Wow. Big thank you, Jenny, for the 20. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Thank you so much. Y'all, please give Jenny a big thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jenny. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Anya says, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Probably I'm butchering it, you know, because it's late and I'm just not good with names in general. How is Northwest Tennessee for the rest of the morning? I haven't gone to sleep as I want to make sure my kids are going to be safe. I got you, my friend. So for the northwestern side of Tennessee, as of now, you know, obviously we do have this risk that we're still watching, but at the current moment, there is no severe weather in western Tennessee. Could still get some storms firing off here, of course, but as of now, it's pretty clear. We do have a lot of activity, actually, in like far extreme southwestern Kentucky. That threat still is there. If we take a look at the HRRR here, just to kind of look at the future radar, it is going to be just kind of a lot of storms. I mean, we're going to have another potential for another line of storms later on today. This is not the only set. I mean, you can kind of see here for tomorrow, or I keep on saying tomorrow, later today, later this afternoon and evening, you can kind of see another line of potentially nasty storms rolling through. The ones for tonight, obviously the radar looks pretty clear. I wouldn't say there's too much of a concern on the ones now. But yeah, later on tonight, though, I would definitely, later on this evening, I should say, just in general, I would keep a close eye on those, which, we'll be covering that. We'll be covering that. See here. Jordy says, Doctor here. Hope you do good, my friend. Working for Beham Overnight Hospital until 0700. Have to take a flight to in Atlanta at 0600. Need input when I should leave east to avoid the worst of this mess. Gotcha. So, take a flight in Atlanta at 0600. So that would be, what is that? 2 a.m. Eastern, I believe. 2 a.m. Eastern. So the storms aren't really expected to be out there towards Atlanta. Whoops. Let's hop back to the future radar here. Not until, he said when? Atlanta on... Jordy, when are you leaving? Are you leaving over... Hold on. I'm confused here. Are you leaving, tonight? I guess it already past 0600, so this is probably for Sunday. Sorry, it's late, my friend. My brain's not fully there. But, yeah, storms will be rolling through early. 06, 07 Zulu. That is universal time, by the way, if you're going off of Eastern or Universal. Universal time, 0700 Zulu. That's kind of roughly when those storms could roll through here for early Sunday. Yeah, because, I mean, we're already past 06, 0700 right now. So, yeah, I guess you are talking about for Sunday, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, obviously, aviation, a lot of pilots know what they can and can't fly into, so they'll keep you updated. They'll keep you updated with everything. Sorry, like I said, I wish I could be a little bit more of help right now, but like I mentioned, there's so much going on. It's late. I've been up for a long time, and yeah, the whole time conversion thing has messed me up, especially with the latest time change and everything, man. It's crazy. Let's see here. Renita coming in with a 5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Saying thank you so much. I'll check again tomorrow. Sounds good, Renita. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Guys, y'all don't have to do that, but I appreciate it very much. Y'all do help me out a ton, so I can't thank y'all more than enough. Thank you for the people who've donated. Everybody, really. Just thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Will Nashville have bad storms? So, yeah, Nashville is in the risk here, of course. We're definitely going to need to watch out for storms, especially later this evening. Overall. So it's not really what's happening here with these guys this morning. Later on, it's just going to be kind of several rounds from what it looks like. HRRR here, you can kind of see we have a little bit of rain and some storm activity, this morning going into the afternoon. But the big round of storms is going to be for later this evening. As you can kind of see that long line that does develop later on. Yeah, the big one you got to really look out for, though, is going to be for later on this evening. Timing still a little iffy. It just depends on the model and the run. We're still kind of figuring that out, but sometime later this evening. Let's see. Thank you once again, Jenny. I appreciate your support as well. I see you saying you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you all, everybody, for supporting us. I appreciate it. 0600 Sunday. Yeah, so Jordy, you might run into that storm around that time. Just want to give you a heads up there. Let's see here. Anya, thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate it. Saying, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Like I said, I'm not good with names either. So thank you, Anya. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for the 10. You did not have to do that, my friend. I really appreciate it. How long will I be live for? As long as I can. As long as I can. Like I said, I've been up for a long time. We've been live for over 2 hours here. I was wanting to cover the night shift, but I'm going to keep on pushing as long as we can, okay? Let's see here. What about Knox County, Indiana? Let's take a quick little look up there, see what we got going on. Knox County, Indiana. So, you, my friend, actually, it looks like you're in a severe thunderstorm warning for the possibility of 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We do have a storm out there by Vincent's. I think that's how you say that, Vincent's. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat, y'all. But yeah, so that's for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out here. We do have potential for quarter hail too. There's a tornado possible tag. Does not mean that there is going to be a tornado. It just means that tornado can't be ruled out essentially. Overall. So with that being said, just keep an eye out there for that. If there is obviously an immediate danger for a tornado, they would put a tornado warning, not a possible tag. It just means, like I said, stay alert for a possible tornado. That's all that's really saying. But yeah, your main concern right now is those wind gusts. So stay indoors, away from windows, especially if you're in that warning. But yeah, the zip code you gave me is in that warning. Let's see. Southern Ohio under a tornado watch now. I do not see any of Southern Ohio in a tornado watch. So yeah, these red backgrounds y'all see, these are tornado watch. We do have a little bit of Western Ohio in a tornado watch, but I don't see any in the southern side, unless it's new that I didn't see yet. As of now, I don't see any though. Let's see here. CK says, can I look at Indianapolis, Indiana? So Indianapolis right now, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning just to the north. You can see that line of storms. It's very broken. Yeah, it's very broken up right now. That is going to be rolling through. We still have that severe weather threat, still capable of those hazards. But as of now, there's no imminent danger for the area up by Indianapolis. But, still keep a close eye on that, as that does roll through over the next hour or so. As of now, there's no warnings for Indianapolis, but to the north there is. You can kind of see that we still have, some of these lines that are still relatively intact. For example, this one up here by to the north by Kokomo, Indiana, towards Frankfurt. This one's warned for 70-mile-an-hour winds. So still is potential. And of course, that can increase in strength as it approaches you. Yeah, it's certainly possible. You are in that risk area. So with that being said, yeah, keep an eye on it. But as of now, I don't see any imminent danger for you. There's no current warnings in effect for you. D says, I have extreme weather anxiety. How does Kingsport, Tennessee, look for tomorrow and Sunday? Try not to worry about it, my friend. I get it. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but just remember, D, we'll get through this. Let me take a look at your area real quickly, my friend. You are in extreme northeastern Tennessee. Thank you, Brandy, for subscribing. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate y'all. It definitely helps out the channel, and it helps spread the awareness, too. So if you guys could help share this, too, it'd be greatly appreciated. So for you, my friend, you are in the level 2 threat for later this evening. So that gives you a 2% chance for tornadoes, which is a low threat. But we cannot rule out an isolated tornado in the general area. So basically, within a 25-mile radius of your location, there is a 2% chance of a tornado dropping. Now, in terms of damaging winds, we do have a 15% chance out there for damaging wind gusts here, between 60, maybe upwards to at maximum 70 miles an hour. But, mostly right around 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible, 15%. And the hail threat's actually non-existent as of right now. Let's see here. Renita coming in with another 5. Thank you so much, Renita. So much for your support. Big shout out goes to Renita saying Andrew, you're the best. Right back at you, Renita. Thank you for the support. You do not have to do that, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What are the tornado rules if you're in a nursing home? I would follow up with the nursing home if that was to occur, because they're not all the same. Some are built stronger than others, and yeah, I would check with the nursing home what you would do during that. Obviously, what we recommend is, for people, who's in a building, going to the lowest floor in the center part of the building. If there was a tornado warning, that's what we'd recommend. It's the central interior portion of the lowest floor of a building. Savannah says, thanks for the late night coverage. You're very welcome, my friend. Glad to help out. Let's see. MB says, hello. What is Indianapolis Metro looking like? So right now, Indianapolis, like we mentioned here just a few minutes ago, you probably weren't here though, it's fine. Pretty good. We do have that line of storms to the west here. Little bits and pieces of it still severe. There still is potential for severity out here, but as of now, I don't see any imminent danger for Indianapolis. But, with that being said, we still need you to keep an eye on it because, like I said, it could pick up a little bit of strength, as it does go towards Indianapolis. There still could be some of those hot spots, like we do have this, this severe warning to the north of Indianapolis. Those could still be possible as we roll through. So, with that being said, yeah, keep an eye out there for it, my friend. Definitely we'll be watching it. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know if you have any more questions. See, Airborne says you're basically the only one live right now. I'm glad you're here. Like I said, man, I'm glad to be here for the nighttime, because nocturnal severe weather is a problem, and I want to be here to help out with that. I really do. Let's see here. Radio says at least you answer questions. Nothing like subscribing to someone that they ignore you. Thanks for being you. You're very welcome, my friend. I try to get to everybody. There's going to be times where I can't reach everybody, unfortunately, because I'm only one guy at the end of the day, and I got to keep up with a lot of people. But I try my best, man. But you're very welcome. I'm glad to be here for y'all. All right, let's see here. Oh, my gosh. What? Proxy coming in with a $75 super chat. Are you serious, Proxy? No way, dude. Oh my goodness. Proxy, thank you so much for the 75. You have no idea how much that means to me, how much that helps out. Proxy, thank you once again for all of your support. Wow. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donators. Proxy, thank you so much. Let's see what Proxy said. I have a Zoom workshop at noon, so need to hit the hay now. Thanks for comforting weather update, Andrew. Pace yourself while streaming. Get rest whenever you can. Best to you and the rest of NWW116 fam, especially those in the tornado-warned area. Proxy, thank you so much again. That is really sweet of you. You did not have to do that. I'm really thankful for you, Prox. Thank you. Have a great night, my friend. Thank you so much once again. If there's anything I can do for you, Prox, please let me know, okay? But thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. Oh, let's see here. Thank you. I can never say it enough, man. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Let's see here. Brett says it's quiet there now, but can I look at 47960? Yep, I got you, my friend. Let's take a look at that real quick. Up here in Indiana, okay, so I got some good news out here by Monticello, where this area is. So, yeah, you can see the main bulk of that line is out into the east of you. This whole thing's moving east, so we now have the more stable air mass building in. I think a lot of your threat's over with. I think it actually is over with. So, a little bit more moderate rainfall, could be possible, here and there, as we do still have some precipitation behind. But honestly, I think your severe weather threat's over with, my friend. I think you're good. Does the hatch risk mean bad tornadoes? So the hatch risk for tornadoes means that there is potential for tornadoes EF2 or greater. For hail, it means that it could be potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger. It really ranges for winds mostly, but in our case here, we do have potential for wind gusts in excess of 80 miles an hour. Somewhere I heard today, I don't know if this is completely true or not, but I did hear that I think we had like over 100 mile an hour winds reported somewhere earlier. Like I said, I don't know if that's completely true. I do know we've had already well over 80 miles an hour earlier, but yeah, I'm not sure about that 100 though. Eden says, hello, I'm sorry if you already addressed this, but how worried should I be for Evansville, Indiana? So Evansville, Indiana, definitely need you guys to be weather aware, especially over the next hour or so. So you can see that we do have some pretty strong storms to the west of you. Obviously, if you can, know where to go if a tornado warning is issued. I'm not saying you will see one, but there is some nearby. Know where to go if a warning is issued for your location. The good news, though, what I can tell you is that once this line passes through you, your threat is pretty much over with overall. So that is good. So that's really your main threat there, is once that line pushes through, then a lot of that threat is pretty much done, for up north. Now, for the south, it's a little different. A lot of the southern areas here is actually going to be seeing a multiple rounds here. But yeah, you can see for a lot of those areas, it's mostly just a one-round thing. But yeah, deep in the south, as we go into later this evening here, we develop another line, as you can kind of see here, which, we'll be covering that as well tomorrow night. We'll be doing tomorrow night coverage as well. I'm going to be on it, you guys. I've been on it for a long time at this point. I'm going to need a break after all this severe weather's over with. So don't expect me to be live on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to need some days off after all this mess. Let's see here. JK, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Saying, what is the tornado threat for Bowling Green, Kentucky? Good question, my friend. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that, JK. That's really, really much appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so tornado probability for Bowling Green is a 5% chance. So what that means is that within a 25-mile radius of Bowling Green, there is a 5% chance that a tornado could drop in that region there. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, since we're already at it, you do have a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts between 60 miles an hour, between 60 and 70 miles per hour. So that is possible. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall. So that's that. How's northern Indiana looking for South Bend? So South Bend is pretty much, getting ready to get into this line here. We do have some severe thunderstorm warnings nearby. Keep a close eye on it. I would expect some strong winds pretty soon here for South Bend. But, like we mentioned before, once that set of storms goes through, which will be over within another hour or two, once that goes through, you'll be good to go. But, yeah, it's just this initial line here. Good news, knock on wood, there is no tornado warnings out here right now. Now that I said that, there's going to be one. Of course we don't know that, but there is still that threat, so we'll keep an eye on it. But we do have those severe thunderstorm warnings just for mostly, gusty winds and stuff, and maybe even some small hail, but yeah, mostly just gusty winds is a concern. But yeah, so keep it out there for that over the next little bit. Let's see here. Check out southern Indiana around Evansville, Grandview. Yeah, so definitely need you folks out there by Evansville area to be weather aware, because like I said, that line is heading into the region here, and we do have some tornado warnings nearby. Definitely need you guys to be in your safe spots, but yeah, just heads up towards Evansville area for sure. Let's see here. Abigail says, "I'm so happy to see you getting all these donations. You have been so nice to people in chat with weather anxiety." Like I mentioned, you guys don't have to do that. Y'all don't have to do any donations. I really appreciate it, though. From the bottom of my heart, I am very thankful for every single one of y'all's support. So thank you guys. And, like I mentioned, I've been there in the past with weather anxiety. I get it. And I used to be the same way before I, really studied meteorology. And, once I learned it, it's like I really wanted to give back and I wanted to help out as much as possible. So that's why, I cover these events here, especially at nighttime, because I know how dangerous at night it can get. And I know a lot of people don't really cover nighttime when it needs, coverage, if not more, being nighttime. I mean, you can't see nothing. But you're very welcome, and I'm glad to help you guys out. But thank you, Abigail. I appreciate that. I really do. And like I said, you guys don't have to donate. Seriously, it helps out, helps keep us rolling. I ain't gonna lie, but but I appreciate it. But you guys don't have to. Just y'all being here and staying weather aware is what matters. That's what matters. Troy says, "What can I expect in Clarksville, Tennessee?" Got you, my friend. Let's take a look at that real quick. See what we got going on out here. So yeah, Tennessee. Let's see here. I'm going to pull up the region. Clarksville. Oh, that zoomed out pretty quick. All right, so we're going to have some storms possibly this morning. So, yeah, looking back at the models here, we were looking at the HRRR for some of that region. You can kind of see, there could just be a bunch of scattered storms this morning, going through the afternoon. But it's not really until the evening later today. We get this, we get the big line that rolls through later this evening. So really watch out for the storm line later this evening overall, because that's where the greatest potential for that severe weather is going to be later today. See here. Proxy says, sleep well, everyone. Andrew is here to keep you informed. Stay safe and calm. Thank you, Proxy. Once again, I appreciate your support, my friend. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I'm getting a little caught behind in the chat here. I better kick up the gear here. All right, let's see here. Is it safe to sleep in Springfield, Ohio? So for Springfield, Ohio, yeah, you guys are in a low threat. I would say yeah, but just make sure that you have a way to receive warnings. So, like, if a tornado warning does get issued, which, there is a little tornado threat, tonight across the region, an isolated tornado or two can't be ruled out. Have a way to receive warnings. Set up your phone to where it will scream at you, to where you will wake up, or a weather radio if you have one, turn it on. But if you don't have any way to do that, I would recommend staying up for a little bit, unless you have a way to receive those warnings, such as once again, a weather radio. A lot of cell phones automatically have that programmed, with the emergency alert system and stuff is built in and integrated. You can turn it off in the settings, so make sure it's on. I know a lot of people turn it off. I used to. But, yeah, make sure that setting's on. It should be under notifications on iPhone anyways. But hopefully that helps. But, yeah, Ohio's threat's pretty low. Eden says, thank you so much for answering. No problem, my friend. No problem at all. All right, let's see here. Eagle says, how is 24248 tonight going to be bad for tornadoes? Let me see, my friend. Let's see what we got going on. You're up here in Virginia. So, yeah, it's going to be a while before the risk gets out here. You're good to go to bed. That threat isn't going to roll its way through until, like, late tonight into early Sunday. So, yeah, you're still a while away from that event here in, like, southwestern Virginia here. But, yeah, like I said, we're going to be good for a little bit. Probably get some showers and whatnot. Could be possible throughout the day tomorrow. But, yeah, you can really see it's not until, like, the morning of Sunday until we really get that line of storms coming through. Yeah, that's when we really start to get that. What about Williamstown, Kentucky? I think I know where Williamstown is. Isn't it somewhere up north? Probably not. Maybe I should just look it up. I used to live out in Kentucky, actually. I thought I knew where Williamstown was, but I guess I don't. Let's take a look, my friend. See what we got going on out here. Never mind. I was actually pretty close. Never mind. Anyways. See here. So you, my friend, are in a level 2 threat. You're actually right on the edge of that level 2 threat. That gives you a 2% chance for tornadoes, which is a relatively low-end chance. An isolated tornado or two can't be ruled out. Within a 25-mile radius of your location, there's a 2% chance a tornado could drop. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 15% chance out there for damaging wind gusts, ranging between 60 and 70 miles an hour. And in terms of hail, we do have, you're right on the edge of that 5% risk out there for the potential of hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Kelly says, is the forecast supposed to be as bad later today or expected to be? So it's actually, unfortunately, expected to be a little stronger later today in the south. We had a level 4 out of 5 severe weather threat today. And we have a level 5 out of 5. We have a high risk for later today, unfortunately, which is the maximum severe weather level that they can issue, like, ever. It's a bit concerning. We'll do more coverage tomorrow or later tonight as well. But I ain't ending this yet, you guys. We're still chilling, even though I'm out of it. It's almost 4 a.m. here. I am whooped, but we're gonna keep on going, man, as long as I can. All right, let's see here. How far am I in the chat? I'm a little bit caught behind in the chat here. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll to the bottom of the chat. If I accidentally scroll over someone's questions, I'm sorry. Just repost it if you could. Just don't spam it, I'd ask you. Let's see here. Northern Indiana, Goshen, Indiana velocity. I see rotation in the storm by me. What do I think? So this is in Goshen, Indiana. I probably am saying that wrong, but let's see what we got going on. Take a look at that velocity out there. Yeah, so we have a cluster of severe thunderstorm warnings out here. Luckily, we got a radar nearby. No tornado warnings as of now. To me, this just looks like straight line winds. I don't see any rotation or anything like that going on. They do have tornado possible tags. Once again, does not mean that there will be a tornado. It just means that tornado can't be ruled out. But as of now, I don't see no rotation on that. I do see just mostly straight line winds in these storms here. Yeah, these warnings are here for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Let's see here. What about Ravenna, Ohio? Maybe I'm saying that right. Let's see. This is up here in the northeastern side, not too far from Cleveland area. Good news for my Ohioans out there. They did drop the threat, or not completely, but they did lower the threat here for severe weather. We were in that slight risk level 2 threat for a long time. They did downgrade us to a level 1. So all of Ohio is in that level 1 severe weather threat now. That gives you... Actually, you're outside of that tornado risk, so you're good. The only risk you really got is just for damaging wind gusts. 5% chance for damaging wind gusts, getting up to 60 miles per hour, basically. No hail threat for you, though. Yeah, so really, you just got to look out there for just a little bit of gusty winds. Divinely says, "What about Fort Campbell, Kentucky?" Let's take a look here. All right, so us out here, my friend, we are right now looking okay, but there is that line of storms coming through. It'll be there within the next couple of hours, and there is going to be potential for, unfortunately, all hazards of severe weather on it. But like we mentioned, once that line of severe weather goes through, the risk for severe weather pretty much just goes out the window. Actually, it looks like we might get another line for western Kentucky later this evening. Yeah, this is actually one of the regions that actually will possibly see some more storms here later this evening. But you can kind of see the first line rolling through here. That's what's happening now. And then later on this evening, another little line could be rolling through from what it looks like. Yeah, this is going to be that main line for the south later this evening that we really need to look into. But yeah, we do got the all hazards out there, which I believe you are in. Let's see here. Yeah, we are in that, let's see, that 10% risk out there for, we're in that level 2 threat. 5% chance out there for tornadoes. We are in the 15% risk out there for damaging wind gusts. Gusty winds ranging between 60 and 70 miles an hour is kind of expected, or could occur. And in terms of hail, we do have a 15% chance out there for hail, ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall. What's going on in Texas? I thought we are out of everything. We got a lot of that dry air mass rolling through. There's a lot of strong winds from that low pressure system. I mean, it's a very strong low. A lot of strong winds, dry environment, wildfire conditions for a lot of the central southern plains. Luckily, the winds are going to start dying down pretty soon out there. So it'll still be a little windy tomorrow, but not as significant. So, but yeah, there's a lot of fires going on out there, unfortunately. How is Madisonville, Kentucky looking? Let's look. Brady, let's see what we got going on. See what we got going on here. Okay, so you can see that line of storms is approaching. It'll be there within the next hour or so. So yeah, we definitely need you to be keeping an eye on it because there is going to be the potential for all hazards. You're at a 5% chance for tornadoes, so within a 25-mile radius of you, there's a 5% chance that a tornado could drop in that area. In terms of damaging winds here, there is a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts ranging between 60 and 70 miles an hour, and a 5% chance for hail ranging between 1 to 2 inches in diameter. So it'll be about an hour or so by the time the line does get there. There has been, occasional tornado warnings, and, you can see there's a wall of severe thunderstorm warnings on it right now. So right now it is a severe line, and there is a good chance that it still could be severe as it approaches. So keep an eye out there for that. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and see if I kind of lost my place in the chat here. I'm going to make sure to let's go back here. Let's see here. Hi, when I get a chance, can I have a look at the Jackson, Tennessee surrounding area? Thunder just started up. Want to know if it's safe to sleep. You're tired. Yeah, I get that. Let's look. You said you're in Jackson, Tennessee. Let's see what we got going on here, my friend. Okay, so you're out here in the west, the western side. So right now it's just a couple of scattered showers going on here. I think a lot of your threat today, or right now, is relatively calm. Later on, though, tonight, later this afternoon, we could get some storms and some rain. But, yeah, later tonight, it's kind of barely in frame there. Let's move this down a little bit. You can see as we approach the evening later today, that we really build in that line of storms once again, another round. So later this evening, keep it out there for it. Let's see here, is Florida good or do they have bad storms? So the panhandle of Florida's got to keep an eye out there for it. How do I think northern Georgia is going to look for tomorrow night? So Georgia does have the threat here. Later on for today going into tomorrow. Tomorrow night, it does clear up a bit, though. Tomorrow night, it does clear up. That's whenever that line kind of rolls through. Tonight, though, being Saturday night tonight, we do have a pretty big risk out here in Georgia, level 3 in Atlanta. It just depends on what side. You said northern. So for northwestern, we have a level 4. For the north central, northeastern side of the state, we have a level 3. Tornado risk ranges between a 10 to 15% risk for tornadic probability, which unfortunately for a lot of Georgia, there's a possibility for a couple significant tornadoes. It can't be ruled out. We do have a 30% chance for all of northern Georgia for the possibility of damaging wind gusts. Well in excess of possibly 80 miles an hour again, unfortunately. And in terms of hail, we do have ourselves a 15% chance out there for the risk of hail ranging between 1 to 2 inches in diameter here overall. So let's see here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom of the chat, y'all. Like I said, it's a little hard for me to keep up with everything. I'm just gonna keep up with the bottom of the chat. Mike wants me to take a look here at 43081. Gotcha. Let's take a look at that. Let's see, 43081. You are in Ohio. So the good news, my friend, is that, like I said, Ohio's threat's actually dropped a level. We were in a level 2 threat actually earlier for pretty much most of the state of Ohio. We were in that level 2 slight risk. We got downgraded to a got downgraded to a marginal risk out there, a level 1 threat, which that puts us in for your area. That does put us in here to a 2% chance for tornadoes, which is a relatively low end tornado risk here. Not anything to really, really worry about, but just remain alert for a couple isolated tornadoes out there. In terms of damaging winds, we do have a 5% chance out there for damaging wind gusts. Right around 60 mile per hour wind gusts could be within range. And in terms of hail, we're just outside of the hail threat there. So that's that. Brett, thank you so much. Welcome to Tropical Storm. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Marcus wants me to take a look at 37042. Let's see here. 37042 up here in Tennessee. Alrighty, so the line of storms here, like I said, it's really broken up out there in western Tennessee. Things have definitely calmed down a little bit. But like we mentioned, we got to watch out later this evening, though, with that other line of storms that fires off. So, like, right now we have a little bit of storms rolling through, a little bit of, storm and shower activity throughout the morning. But, it's not really until, like, later, this afternoon and evening today that we get this other and final line of storms that rolls through, which, will be hazard of those, or will be capable of all hazards once again. So, with that being said, that does put us into, let's see. So for Western Kentucky, we have a level 2. For a lot of like Tennessee out by Nashville, we have a level 3 threat. 5% chance across the brown, 10% chance across the yellow, with the potential for significant tornadoes, EF2 or greater. In terms of hail, we do have, it kind of ranges, but mostly a 15% risk out there for winds. Basically between 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts here. And in terms of hail, we do have ourselves a 15% chance out there for that. Let's see here. Do I know the timing of the storms for Gainesville, Georgia? So it'll be late. It'll be fairly late when we get the line. I mean, it'll be like the morning of Sunday. It'll be Sunday morning whenever we do get that. So, yeah, for Sunday morning, we will. That's when we'll get the that line of storms here. No specific time. There still is things that could change, but that's that. But we'll keep you updated. All right, let's see here. Karen wants me to take a look at 47591. Gotcha, my friend. 47591. You, my friend, up here in Indiana. Got some good news for you, my friend. Actually, your threat is over with. So, yeah, the good news out here is that, once that line pushed through, which you kind of just got past that line there, then your threat drops. So up there in Indiana, and that's kind of really the only concern that we have, is that one. We might get some more rain, though, later on, late tonight going into early Sunday. But yeah, the main line is kind of just rolled through. So, yeah, your main threat's over with. Let's see here. Let's see here. Pink Willow says, thank you for staying up with us. No problem, my friend. I'm trying to keep up with everybody I can. Like I said, if I accidentally go over your zip code and whatnot, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with everybody. It's a little hard for one guy to do. But let's see here. Let's take a look here. Pink Willow wants me to look at 47424. Got you, my friend. Let's go and hop on back over here real quickly. Okay, so you are in a severe thunderstorm warning, my friend. Yeah, you're actually in a warning for 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So please keep an eye on it. Be away from windows. I would actually recommend going to the central interior portion of your home. You don't have to fully seek shelter, but just make sure you're in the middle of your home, away from windows. Being away from those windows is very important. Winds this strong. I would recommend going to the center part of your home, though. I would. Just make sure you're all the way from windows. A hallway or something would be pretty good. But, yeah. Just try to get out of all that, See, your Karen wants me to take a look at 47591. Gotcha. You're up here in Indiana, my friend. Oh, we just did this one. Yeah, you're good. You're good out here. All right, Texas, I got you, my friend. This is in Texas. Actually, we got a severe thunderstorm warning out here for College Station. Heads up to, wow, that's a pretty big storm out there. So College Station, you got a warning for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So there is a little bit of a severe threat on that. So, yeah, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. That's actually weird because that's outside of the risk area. Wait, let's hop back to day one. Or hold on a minute. Let me hop to the valid. That's in the marginal risk area there. Yeah, so, yeah, just potential for a little bit of gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour and, quarter-size hail out there. All right, let's see here. Let me see. Carlo wants me to take a look here. Is there any activity at 47542? Gotcha. Here in Indiana. Yeah, so we do actually have that line of storms coming up to your region here. There's actually just a tornado warning to your west. So, with that being said, please keep an eye on there for that. If you get a warning, know where to go. First of all, know where to go if a warning is issued. That's what I want to say now. It's just make sure you know where to go if a warning is issued. The good news, though, what I can tell you is that once that line rolls through, the main threat will be over. There will be potential for more storms and whatnot later this evening. But, but that's that. So, yeah, once that line rolls through, you'll be good for a little bit. Let's see here. Pink Willis says, thanks so much. I'm going to sit at my home now. Sounds good, my friend. You're very, very welcome. No problem. Glitter says, let's see, 42501, please. I've been up all night afraid to sleep. I hear you, my friend. I get it. I got you, my friend. Let's see here. You're up in Kentucky. Okay. So you're out here kind of towards the southeastern side, south central side of Kentucky. So, with that being said, storms isn't really expected to really kick off here until, yeah, I mean, you're still a little bit of ways away from the event here. It's not going to be until, like, tomorrow morning you could get some storms out there. But we got to really look out there for that line sometime late this evening going into early Sunday. So there will be some storms and some showers throughout the morning and the afternoon potentially, but you got to watch out for really that line. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're for late tonight going into early Sunday. So, you should be good. Just make sure you have a way to receive warnings. If a warning is issued, then you have that'll get you notified. So that's what we recommend. All right, let's see here. Let me see. Lucky Dog says, thank you for staying with us. You're very welcome. No problem. I'm in Sunman, Indiana. We are under a tornado watch until 10 a.m. Gotcha. Be careful out there, my friend. Let me check your area real quickly. Let me see, because, let me just see what we got going on. Yeah, so yeah, you still have yet to see that line. It'll still be a little bit before that line does get there, but yeah, definitely keep an eye out there for that. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, you're still several hours away before that line hits. Yeah, just keep a close eye on it. Once again, also this really just applies for everybody. Make sure you all have a way to receive warnings. Like I said, most phones can relay those warnings. If not, if you have a weather radio, make sure it's on, whatnot. It's just very important, Let's see here. Freak wants me to take a look at a zip code. I got you. Got you. You're up in Alabama. Okay, so you're actually in the high risk. Believe it or not, there's actually a tornado warning just to your north here. North of Hamilton is a radar indicated threat. Okay, so keep an eye out there for that. If you're in Hamilton, that's likely going to pass to your north. But later today, though, you do have that high risk. So we really need to be weather aware because that's. I ain't trying to scare you, but that's the maximum level we got for later today. So there's going to be more than one round of storms. We have that round that's going through now. The main round is going to be later on. Let's actually hop back to HRRR real quickly. I thought I was already on HRRR. Yeah, so you can kind of see here as we approach our way into the afternoon and evening, we could get some, semi-discrete supercell activity going on out there. So please, later on this evening, please be careful. You're welcome, Carlo. No problem. King says, please look at Ridge Farm, Illinois. Gotcha. Let's see, it was scary. Or Danville, I was in a straight line. Let me look. Yeah, it's not wanting to pop up that area out there, my friend. Do you have a zip code for that, King? If you could, throw in chat, I'd be much appreciated. Much appreciated. Glitter says, thanks so much. You helped my storm phobia. You're very welcome. I'm really glad I can. And, for the people who are scared of these storms, which I totally understand, I used to be the same way. As the storm hits, try to, listen to music, just try to jam out, kind of help distract your mind. Once again, just have a way to receive warnings. That's really the most important thing. So if you're in a warning, go to your safe spot, but then listen to music as the storm hits. Maybe it'll help calm down a little bit. And like I said, we'll be looking at the radar. So I'll let you know, if you want me to take a look, just throw it down in the chat and I'll do my best to help you out. But, you're very welcome, my friend. I'm here to help you guys. I ain't here to hurt. I'm here to help as much as I can. But, also guys, remember, I'm one guy here, and, there's a lot of people, and, I'll try my best to get to as many people as possible. Anyways, for this area here, Brian, I got you, my friend. There's actually a storm just to your west. It's currently not a severe concern, but we definitely need you to be weather aware out here, especially for later on, like we mentioned. So we have a little bit of storm activity rolling through now. And really this afternoon, you can see we potentially get a lot of supercells rolling through later on this afternoon. So, yeah, that's going to be your main concern. That's going to be your main threat is later this afternoon. But a couple of these storms could be severe this morning. But yeah, not until really later this afternoon is where that big threat comes in. So, anyways, let's see here. King wants. Oh, here we go. I got your zip code, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see. This is up here in Illinois. Actually, you, my friend, you're good. You're good. That line of storms has already rolled through, and your risk is over with. So you don't got to worry about it no more, man. You're good. Some of these areas might see a little bit more rain, maybe some booms of thunder, later on this afternoon, evening. But honestly, you're good. Yeah, you're outside of that threat. What about Nashville, Tennessee, said Jonathan? So Nashville, we do have a level 3 threat for later today. Let's hop back to the models here. So we're going to have a potential for a couple of storms, this morning and whatnot. But you can see once we approach, the afternoon here, we have this kind of line of storms that rolls through. It could be a big problem regarding, damaging winds. And unfortunately, a couple of tornadoes can't be ruled out again. But yeah, that's going to be your main threat later this afternoon. If we take a look at the probability for severe weather in general, we do have a 10% chance for tornadoes, potentially EF2 or greater. We do have ourselves a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 miles an hour potential. And in terms of hail, we do have a 30% chance for hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter here. So that is that. That is that. So it is a triple threat. But yeah, later this afternoon, please keep an eye on it. We'll be covering that threat later on here. Let's see here. Let me pull this up real quickly. We'll be covering that threat later on tomorrow night as well. Like I said, we're not just covering tonight; we're covering tomorrow night here as well, just to help out. Let's see here. But yeah, we got you. We got you. Y'all just please be careful, okay? Let's see here. Strange says, Evansville, Indiana here. How bad do I think the storms will be? So, Evansville is actually currently under a severe thunderstorm warning. You're in the warning for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So, if you're in Evansville, this goes for all my folks out here. If you're in the region... well, first of all, you're in a severe thunderstorm warning for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So what you should do is go to the central portion of your home, away from windows. Remain away from windows. That's what we would highly recommend because, those are some pretty strong winds. We definitely need you to be safe and away from those windows, just looking out for you. So right now, stay away from windows. And most homes and trailers even can survive in 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but so that's good. But yeah, just stay away from windows and go to the center of your home if you could. Let's see. Brian says, "Thank you for checking the winds. Just picked up pretty heavy with some wicked lightning." You're very welcome, my friend, and be careful out there. Okay. Linda. Got a zip code for me. I got you, Linda. Let me take a look at yours real quickly. Up here in Indiana. So, okay, here's good news. Linda, you're actually here in, you're actually, the main line just rolled through. So your risk for severe weather is pretty much over with here. Now, later on, so yeah, you being out there in southwestern Indiana, you can see that, all those storms are now to your east, which those storms are moving eastward. So, we kind of just saw those storms roll through. There could be some more rain later on. You can see, later on this evening and whatnot. But yeah, the main threat is actually already through. So that's that. Let's see here. Shadow Walker's coming in with a $5 donation, man. Thank you so much, Shadow. I appreciate the $5. Greatly appreciate it. Saying, been watching the weather for a few hours and fell asleep. How's Bowling Green, Kentucky? First of all, man, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. Big thank you, Shadow. Appreciate that, man. So, Bowling Green, obviously, yeah, you got a pretty decent risk for severe weather later on here for today. So, looking at the future radar here for the region. So, we have, a little bit of storm and, really just storm activity throughout the morning going into the afternoon here. And then, the main line you can kind of see rolling through for the later afternoon going into the evening. Now, once that main line pushes through around that time, things will, you'll still probably see some, moderate rainfall and stuff like that afterwards. But, that main threat's going to be, probably later on this afternoon going into the evening there for you. So regarding the probability for my folks out here in the Bowling Green area, so you guys are in a level 2 slight risk. So as you guys know, the scale goes from level 1 to level 5. You guys in Bowling Green are in level 2. So you're kind of on the lower scale, but you are in the risk still for decent severe weather probability. So we do have ourselves a 5% chance for tornadoes. So within a 25-mile radius of Bowling Green, there is a 5% chance that we could get ourselves a tornado dropping within a 25-mile radius. Okay, so that's that. In terms of damaging winds, we do have ourselves a 15% chance out there here for... damaging wind gusts ranging between 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts here overall. And then lastly, we do have a small hail threat, a 5% chance out there for hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall. So that's that. But yeah, look out for some gusty wind, 15% chance, tornado 5% chance, hail 5% chance overall. So that'll be later on. Martin coming in with the 5. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Sherman, Texas, very experienced 39. What? Sorry. What? Martin, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest with you. But thank you, Martin. I appreciate the support, man. Like I said, hey y'all, it's 4 in the morning for me. I am sleep deprived, but so my brain's not fully here right now, but we're still gonna keep pushing, man. We're gonna keep pushing. Tammy says, thanks for your work. Let's see. It's hard to find a wide view of the radar. I like to see how it's moving. Thanks. No problem. So let me actually show you the wide view real quickly, guys. Let me take a quick moment to show y'all the big picture, because we haven't done that here in a few moments. So let's hop back to the big picture. There you go. There's the system in all its glory. It's a big storm, really big storm. So you can see that low out there by the Midwest. So what's happening here is that we are getting a lot of that dry air mass, a lot of that dry, cooler air on the backside. It's causing strong winds towards like the Central Plains, which are thankfully expected to weaken here. Not to be as strong later today, but very strong winds, allowed for, in dry conditions, allowed for those wildfires. So then we had all that warm air come up from the Gulf here, supplying all that moisture and, building the instability and whatnot. With that being said, obviously you can see all those scattered storms in the south here, the main line of storms here. Later on this afternoon, like we mentioned, we're going to start to get another line developing here from Texas, cutting into the south, which will spark off that high risk that we have later today. So yeah, there's the big picture of the radar. That's just, kind of the big view of what's going on right now. Anyways, you're welcome, Shadow. Let's see here. Can It Slush. I love your name, by the way. So what about Columbus, Indiana? Got you, my friend. Let's take a look and see what we got going on out here. All right, so we got those storms just to your west here. So keep an eye out there for that. This is going to be your main round of severe weather potential here overall. So yeah, those storms to your west are still classified as severe, and there is potential that they could still be severe as they approach you. So you, my friend, being in like southern Indiana here, it's going to be that main line that rolls through, and then you're going to get a lot of rainfall after this here in general. So, this is going to be your main round of storms, but then you're going to get some more, throughout the afternoon and evening, just, a lot of rain and all that fun stuff. But yeah, this is going to be your main threat, and it's going to be happening within the next, next hour or so. Now, in terms of your risk out here, we do have a level 1 threat. So it's a pretty low threat for severe weather, which is good. But got that level 1 that puts you in a 2% chance for tornadoes. Relatively low threat overall. You do have a 5% chance for damaging wind gusts here. Ranging, in general, damaging wind gusts ranging here between 60, maybe at most upwards to 70 miles an hour. But, most of those storms nearby are 60. And in terms of hail, we do have a 5% chance out there for hail. So that is that. Let's see here. Joy says, how does Paragon, Indiana look? Let's go and take a look at that, my friend. Let's see what we got going on out here. Let's see. So this is in Paragon, Indiana. Okay, so yeah, you're actually right on the edge of those storms there. So you are not, at least I don't believe you're in that warning there. We do have a warning to your north and to your west here. These are warned for 60-mile-an-hour winds. So as that storm goes through, which will be rolling through here very, very soon, that right there, my friend, that's going to be the main line. That's going to be your main risk out there for severe weather. So keep an eye on it. That line just to your west is currently severe, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there overall. So we'll keep an eye on it. Now, your risk overall, like we mentioned here, let's go and bring up our outlook here again. We are in the marginal, which is a level 1 risk, so that's good. It's relatively low in risk, nothing super wild. That puts you in a 2% chance for tornadoes, a 5% chance for damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour, and 5% chance out there for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. All right, let's see here. Him wants me to take a look here at a zip code. I got you, my friend. Let's go and see what's going on out there by you. So you're up in Alabama. Gotcha. So let's see. So we have a couple of rounds, actually, of storms expected through this area. Where you're at, we have a little bit of storms to the west. You can see a lot of storm activity starting to fire off here. Very scattered. We got that one embedded supercell up here, or that one kind of semi-discrete supercell there with a lot of multicellular thunderstorm activity behind it. Anyways, we do have that. That's to your southwest here currently. Now, in terms of the risk that you're in that level 4 threat overall. That puts you in a 15% chance for tornadoes, potentially EF2 or greater in some cases. Damaging winds, 30% chance out there for... let's see here. We have a 30% chance out there for damaging wind gusts here, potentially up to 70 miles an hour or greater. And in terms of hail, we do have that 30% chance for hail between actually 2 inches in diameter and larger. So that is that. Strange says you're doing an awesome job. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Display says, could I please check on Bloomington, Indiana once more? Yeah, I got you. The thunder just started. What does the radar say? Let me look. Bloomington. All right, so you got a severe thunderstorm warning to your north and to your west. Okay, so Bloomington right now is not under any warning per se. You can see, though, we are starting to get some, storms nearby. We do have this one big storm to the west of Bloomington. This one is severe warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Honestly, just stay indoors away from windows, and, you should be mighty fine. There's not even any tornado possible tag on that. Looking at velocity, I don't see any rotation or anything either. So honestly, you're pretty good from what it looks like. With that line, that's going to be your main line here of storms, which it is rolling through. It's starting to roll through now. No warning for Bloomington, but lightning still needs you indoors, and honestly, it's still away from windows. So as long as you do that, you should be mighty fine. All right, let's see here. Anthony says winds are kind of crazy in Nashville area. Gotcha. Yeah. Be careful out there. Winds are very strong in a lot of places with this storm system. Some, obviously on that line, there's really strong winds, but also not just in the line. Just out there, considering how strong this low pressure is, is causing a lot of winds out there. All that wildfire conditions we were talking about earlier. Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Anyways. All right, let's do a quick little look here at the radar. We got a couple of confirmed tornadoes out here in southern Indiana here. Actually, we have just one confirmed tornado here. This is just 3 different warnings. This includes the Caddo, Alfordsville, Glendale area. We do got some pretty tight rotation out here. You can see really tight rotation out by Caddo, which is southern Indiana here. Let's look at CC. You know what? That looks like a debris signature right there. Look at that. So there's your rotation. There it is. So y'all see that? So there's your rotation. That's a little debris signature on top of that. Rotation's still pretty heavy out by Caddo. Don't see any fresh debris signature, but, you know, it just could not be hitting anything right now, for one. But could be all sorts of things. It could not be on the ground anymore, but it's still rotating pretty good. So Caddo in your shelter, definitely. Glendale, let's see here. Alfordsville. This is in southern Indiana, by the way, y'all. Confirmed tornado here. Radar confirmed. Yeah, there it is. So, yeah, going back on that velocity and CC scans here, correlation coefficient, y'all can see that that debris signature right there. That velocity couplet overhead of it. So, there you go. That's it. That's a radar confirmed warning there. That means radar detected it. And let's see here. Else we got a lot of our tornado warnings actually died down. You know, we had a whole list of them. Knock on wood. But we still have quite a few. We do. We have another tornado warning here in western Kentucky for Fredonia area towards Crider and Discusburg. Out there by Francis. This is a another tornado warning that's in effect here. Got that line of storms coming through. Got a little bit of rotation out there by Fredonia. Out there by Critter, heads up to y'all in your shelters. Once again, if y'all have a basement storm cellar, go there. If not, go to the central interior portion on your home as the lowest floor of a sturdy building. We are still getting some pretty strong wind reports out here, though. We got out there by Sturgis in western Kentucky reported 60-mile-an-hour winds. Paducah, we got reports of damage in Paducah. Tree blocking the road in North Friendship out there by Paducah. Let's see here. Tree down in house in Brookport. Line damage. So yeah, there is reports of damage going out there by Paducah. We do got severe thunderstorm warnings out there. Heads up out there. Let's see here. Has the outlook changed at all? So the valid outlook here. This is the valid outlook. So this is what we still are at. So you can see, all those storms rolling through. We're still kind of on the edge of that moderate right now. But later on today's outlook, this is going to be for later this afternoon and evening. We got a busy day today too, man. Obviously today was pretty nuts, but we got or yesterday was pretty nuts into today, but later today we have actually a greater threat, unfortunately. So we do have a 30% maximum risk here for tornadoes as of now for areas out there in Mississippi and Alabama. That includes like Birmingham, Jackson, Mississippi, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Hoover, Alabama, and Hattiesburg, Mississippi, in that 30% chance for tornadoes. That's a big tornado risk out there. In terms of winds, did they downgrade that? Wasn't that a 45% risk? Y'all in chat, do y'all remember if this was a 45? I think they downgraded the wind threat, didn't they? We're down to a 30% significant risk out there for damaging winds. 30% hail. I swear that was a 45 at one point. Anyways, still a really big tornado threat out there. So we'll definitely look out there for that. Then we have the continuation here on the Sunday. Just a level 2 threat. Level 2 threat. Actually got a 5% risk for tornadoes in the Mid-Atlantic in the Carolinas. No significant severe weather, though, as of right now expected, though, for Sunday. But still widespread severe weather. Anyways. Sunday might need some coverage, too. Maybe. Can I do Europe too? Unfortunately, a lot of my programs don't go out in Europe. So, no, unfortunately. Let's see here. Bella says, "Is Gas City, Indiana okay? I want to go to bed without having almost a panic attack." Bella, I got you, my friend. Try not to worry about it. We'll get you through this. Let's see. Let's take a look real quickly and see what you're in for. So this is okay. So the line of storms is getting ready to hit you. Honestly, PDS tornado warning for Indiana. Okay, that's south of you, by the way. Anyways, so that line's gonna be hitting you pretty soon. You're gonna notice some moderate heavy rainfall. There is, a severe thunderstorm warning to your west, in which we are seeing the possibility for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Honestly, I don't see any imminent danger for you. So I think you'll be mostly okay. I think you will be okay, but just keep an eye on it. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings. If a warning gets issued, just make sure you get notified. A lot of phone apps and stuff like that have it. If you have a weather radio, turn it on. But if you have any questions, and I'll check it up. I'll check up in a little bit if you want me to, and we'll take a look at it in a little bit. But try not to worry about it. It'll be all right. We'll get through it. Honestly, that line up north has decayed quite a bit. Especially comparing to what it was earlier. It's died down a lot. Up north, anyways. Down south, it's still pretty strong. For Indiana, Kentucky, we still got a pretty strong line going through. But, anyways, no, it was a 30. Oh, was it a 30? Gotcha. I might be mistaken. Today's 45. It could have been. It's late, y'all. Like I said, my brain ain't halfway there. All right, let's see here. So this region right here, my friend, for animators, wants me to take a look at this area. So you're in the high risk for later today. So you're in that maximum level for severe weather today. You're in that high risk for severe weather. That puts you in a 30% chance for tornadoes. Unfortunately. So that's a pretty decent risk for tornadic activity. It means within a 25-mile radius of your location here, there is a 30% chance a tornado could drop within that radius. That's a decent chance. So please keep an eye out there for that. Now, in terms of damaging winds, we do have a 30% chance here as well for damaging wind gusts, potential for 70 miles an hour or greater. And in terms of hail, we do have a 30% chance out there for hail, potentially 30 miles an hour or greater here. Once again, my brain's not fully here right now. 30% chance out there for hail, ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. Man, I tell you what, man. It's been a long day. Long day. Anyways, so that's that. Jack says, in Shannon, Mississippi, storm passed an hour ago. It was crazy, hard hail, real close thunderstorms, but thankfully no tornado. Glad to hear that. Let me check on your area just to make sure you're looking good. There's going to be more storms later, though. Just remember that Mississippi's going to get more rounds of storms here. As of right now, though, you can kind of see there's a bunch of multicellular thunderstorms. These guys aren't severe. They're just, thunderstorms. These guys ain't the big ones. These are the ones you got to look out for. That big cluster. That's the one that likely rolled through your region. That was a pretty long track storm. But anyway, so these are multicellular storms. Not really much of a concern here. But later today, though, we're going to get more storms coming through. So if we hop down to the south, we go back here to this. So you can see, those were the big storms that we saw earlier. And you can see there's going to be more coming later on, okay? So that's what we got to look out for. There's going to be a lot more storms, unfortunately, later on this afternoon going into the evening here. So there's going to be more, but for now, things don't look too bad out there. But, later today, please be weather aware. Keep an eye on it. How is the storm headed towards Fort Wayne? Let's take a look, my friend. Let's see what we got going on out there towards Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are actually in a severe thunderstorm warning here in Fort Wayne. Potential for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So a relatively low-end severe thunderstorm warning. We got that line going through. You can kind of see how, much of the line here is just a lot of moderate precipitation. But then we have Fort Wayne with a bit more heavier precip. So this is just potential for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. They do have a tornado possible tag on it. Does not mean that there will be a tornado, like I said. It just means that, there's a possibility it could occur. Radar confirmed tornado in Davies, Lawrence, and Martin counties in Indiana. That's that one storm that we're watching here, and that for Indian Springs, Williams, Shoals. Radar confirmed. Yeah, that's still on the ground, y'all. This is a confirmed tornado out here northeast of Glendale, south of Cannelberg, southeast of Montgomery, heading towards Lagotree. I think it's, I don't know how you say that. Y'all can see it on your screen here too. So, but yeah, that's that. Anyways, let's see here. Animator says, thanks for telling me. No problem. Let's see. Can I please do whole Ohio? My friend lives somewhere in there. It's a pretty big state, but yeah, there's really not much of a difference though throughout a lot of Ohio, believe it or not. We did have a level. Let's see. Let's actually go ahead and bring over to the thread here. So actually, all of Ohio is in that level 1 severe weather threat here for later today. So, there is that threat. Really, the central western side of Ohio has that, that 2% chance for tornadoes. So, an isolated tornado or two cannot be ruled out here in central western Ohio. In terms of, damaging winds, the entire state is in that 5% chance out there for, damaging wind gusts up to right around 60 miles an hour or so. And in terms of hail, we have a little sliver of the far western side here of Ohio in that 5% region. So that is that. That is that. So, a little bit of hail in the west, damaging winds, for most, or the risk covers the entire state, and the tornado risk is for the central western side, but still relatively low threat overall. Let's see here. You're welcome, Jack. No problem. No problem. What are the triangles being? Back on this radar? So this is a TVS, tornadic vortex signature. It just means that there's some rotation going on. This triangle that's upside down, this one's a hail indicator. I think these are the triangles you're referring to, but yeah. Oh, let's see here. Maria, sorry, I think it's Maria, right? Say, morning, how is Paducah, Kentucky? Thank you. You're very welcome, my friend. So Paducah's actually getting hit pretty good. The most of that activity, the severe activity, is out of Paducah, kind of rolling out now. We do have a couple of storms around Paducah still. It's going to be kind of on and off for a little bit here. Now, looking at the future radar here for this here, if we take a look in the Midwest, you can kind of see we do have those storms rolling through. And then later today, we're just going to get a lot of, just a lot of moderate rainfall throughout the day and whatnot. So that's that. But yeah, this is going to be our main threat right here, which, is pretty much rolling through right now. But yeah, eastern Paducah, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning here, actually, for potentially 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So yeah, pretty gusty winds out there. Let's see here. Tomorrow's going to be worse, says the JMA. Yeah, unfortunately, there is going to be that potential. I mean, we'll have to see. It's going to need more coverage for sure. I mean, yeah, today we had a big moderate risk, which is a big level 4 threat. Today we have a level 5 threat, unfortunately. We'll be doing more coverage tomorrow night too, or later tonight, I should say. So like I said, I'm covering night shift guys for a while. We've been live over 3 hours at this point, which pretty decent live stream at night. And I've been up all day as well, guys. Throughout all these storms, I've been up all day, so I'm running on fumes here myself. But yeah, we'll do night coverage tomorrow too for those storms. I got y'all. We need some people at night and some people at day, and a lot of people stream during the day. We need that nocturnal event covered too. So consider me the night shift. We're the night shift workers. Let's see here. You're very welcome, my friend. No problem. Maria. Or is it Myra? I'm so sorry. Mayra. I'm terribly sorry. I'm not good with names, as you can tell. I'm not good with names. Plus, being 4:30 in the morning doesn't help either. Let's see here. Lucky Dog. I got you, my friend. Let's take a look at your zip code real quickly. See what we got going on for you. See what we can tell you. All right, so you still have yet to get hit by that line. It'll still be a couple of hours by the time it does get there. You can see there's a couple of prefrontal storms. You know, a little bit of storms popping off here. The thing is, though, we do have actually we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Indianapolis. But anyways, yeah, so we'll keep it out there for that. I probably won't be live by the time it reaches here. You know, I'm probably gonna head off here. I don't know. I'll just keep on going for a little bit longer. But anyways, yeah, so we'll keep it out there for that line. It's going to be a little bit before it hits still. You do have a marginal risk for severe weather, though, which is a level 1 threat. So it's a relatively low-end chance for all hazards. You know, 2% tornado risk out there, a 5% wind threat, let's see here, 5% hail threat here in general as well. So a relatively low-end threat. You know, a lot of the activity has calmed down, believe it or not. Overall, we got 2 tornado warnings right now, and these are associated on the same storm too. 67-mile-an-hour wind gusts up there by Newburgh, southern Indiana. But yeah, we have a confirmed tornado out there by Lagouti in southern Indiana, heading towards Indian Springs and Williams here. This is still a radar confirmed. Let's hop to CC here. Haven't seen any fresh debris in a few scans. You can see, obviously, earlier scans here. You can see that vortex signature and that debris signature overlap. And in the latest scans here, I mean, the TVS is still very much visible. That vortex signature, that rotation there. CC, it's you don't really see much of a ball there anymore. You know, it doesn't mean it's not on the ground, but you know, still, very well could be. Regardless, still need you in your shelter, of course. Let's see here. Thank you for covering night shift. What about Spring Hill, Tennessee? Got you, my friend. Let's take a look at that real quickly. Spring Hill. We are... Okay, so as of now, we don't really have a lot of activity going on right now towards your region. As you can kind of see, not really a whole lot going on at the moment. But what we got to really look out for is later this afternoon. You can see a pretty nasty line of storms developing. There's going to be another line, so you're kind of just getting a little bit of showers, a little bit of storms right now. That'll continue throughout a lot of the morning. But going into the afternoon, you can see though that we do have that nasty line that potentially could roll through or is expected to roll through. That's what you got to really look out for later on today. So a lot of the worst of it's going to be later today. This stuff here isn't really much of a big issue. There's currently no severe warnings in in Tennessee. Sorry. So as of now, you're good. But yeah, watch out later today though. Let's see here. What's up, Cinnamon Bun? Saying stay safe. Following from Australia. Wow. Hope you're doing good, my friend. All right, Josh, I got you, my friend. But let's see here. Up here in Bedford. Okay, so you got a tornado warning just to your southwest. I would definitely keep an eye out there for that storm. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely would keep an eye on it. That's the observed tornado warning there. That's the only, knock on wood, that's the only tornado warning we have right now. Or the only confirmed, or the only set of tornado warnings here for the same storm. Which is confirmed, unfortunately. But you're not in that warning, so there's no need to take shelter yet. But just know where to go if the warning does get issued, and have a way to receive warnings. Like I said, if you have a weather radio, make sure it's on. If you, like I said, most phones do relay the warnings. Just make sure that's on. Okay, make sure that setting is on. Let's see. Fishing says, please take a peek at Evansville. Low-key freaking out. Don't freak out. Actually, I got good news for you, my friend. I got good news for you. Fishing, Evansville's threat is pretty much over with at this point because that line of storms has rolled through. So you can see that a lot of the storm activity is just now east of Evansville. That was the main threat that you went through. So, yeah, Evansville's actually pretty good. You're going to be getting some more precipitation, though, later on this afternoon and whatnot. But honestly, yeah, a lot of your main threat's over with. All right. What about Providence, Kentucky? By the way, y'all, we're probably getting ready to head off here. I'm getting tired. It's almost 5 a.m. I got to get some sleep too, man, especially if I'm going to do some more coverage tomorrow. So if you guys could consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button. Most importantly, if you guys could help share this on your Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Is this up here in not Providence, or Rhode Island? Sorry, Providence, Kentucky is where we need to go. Okay, so yeah, you're actually in a warning for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there, J-Rock. So be indoors, away from windows. It's a pretty strong storm rolling through out there. Potential for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So please keep an eye on it. Stay away from windows. Remain indoors because those are some pretty strong potential winds out there. Could I take a look at Columbus, Mississippi? Yep, I got you. Let me take a look at that real quickly. My friend. We got a couple of severe storms to the east and to the south of you. We got a pretty strong storm to the east of Columbus here. But later today, that's where the big threat's going to be. Let's see here. Yeah, later today, you can see once we work away in the afternoon and evening, we really start firing off a lot of storms out there. Throughout the region. That's going to be your main threat later today. That's why we have that high risk out there. These are just a couple of storms rolling through. But the big threat, that's kind of, think of it as the appetizer before the main entree. The entree being later this afternoon and evening. So, just a couple of storms rolling through, and then the big stuff. So, we'll definitely need you to keep an eye on that. But, all right, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to head off here now. I hate to do it. I really do, man. I would love to stay on as long as I can. But y'all remember, I'm human as well. I got to get some sleep. I've been up for probably close to 24 hours at this point. I am whooped. So I'm going to get some sleep. If you guys could, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. If you guys could help share this as well, it would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, we're here for you guys. Try not to worry. What I can give you as advice before I roll off here, go on your phone, go on the App Store or whatever, download some weather apps, because some of them will let you know if you're in a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning and stuff. Have a way to receive warnings. That's the most important thing I can tell you. Weather radio, if you don't have one, I mean, obviously it's a little late now, but for future events, look into getting a weather radio. It doesn't really matter what kind, just one that can relay the weather information from the weather service. So, look into that at some point. That way, you guys can stay safe out there and get those warnings. Very important. If you get in a warning, go to the central interior portion of the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you do not have a storm cellar or a basement, of course. If you're in a trailer, ditch the trailer. Go find a sturdier structure, and you don't want to ride it out in the trailer. Unfortunately, go find a sturdier building if you're in a warning. Okay. I hate to roll off, guys. I do. But we're going to go ahead and conclude this 3.5-hour coverage here. We'll pick it up, like I said, tomorrow night. We're not going to cover the main part during the day because everybody's going to be streaming the main part, which is good. There's going to be coverage out there for that, so don't worry. But we'll cover night tomorrow, again, going into Sunday's threat. So we'll be here for nocturnal threat. Like I said, consider me the night shift, guys. We're the night shift people here. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you all for joining. Much love to y'all. You guys take care. Please be careful. And like I said, try not to worry too much. Listen to some music. Jam out, man. Jam out. Don't let the sound of the thunder and rain scare you. Just jam out. But just make sure that you're weather aware and that you are, if you can, look at the radar and stuff. But just make sure you have those warnings. And then there's that. But yeah, honestly, if you're in a storm, stay away from windows. Go to the central interior portion of your home. Storm not. Just stay away from windows because lightning can be dangerous if you're next to windows as well. So just giving a little bit of advice. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate it. You guys take care. Once again, please try not to worry too much. Like I said, I know it's a little hard. It's a little easier said than done. But stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. I just want to go ahead and say thank you all for joining. Much love to you guys. We love you guys. We want to help you all out as much as possible. On your way out, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and most importantly, if you guys could help share this channel to friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, just to help spread the awareness. It'd be greatly appreciated, not just for this event, but also for future ones as well. We cover severe weather. We cover all types of weather, winter weather, as well as the tropics, which we're not quite there yet, but we'll get there in a couple of months. But, all right, everybody, thanks for joining. Much love to y'all. Y'all be careful. Try not to worry about it. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow night for more coverage. All right, everybody, thanks for joining. Much love. Thank you to all of the donators, by the way, y'all. Appreciate it. You guys really help make this possible. So all the donators, thank you all so much. Everybody just for being here, thank you so much. Mods, especially Jazz. Jazz has really been the only active mod tonight, so thank you, Jazz. I appreciate your support. All right, everybody. Well, y'all take care. Much love to y'all. You have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll catch you guys here in the next one. All righty, everybody. See y'all later on. Peace out, my friends. Catch y'all in the next one.